Whoa. That was crazy. That was crazy. Oh my God. I'm genuinely shocked, chat. That was nuts. Like that's definitely not going into the YouTube pod, but I'm glad we experienced that together. That was crazy. Hello. So, you've probably seen the title. Yeah, okay, you know what? Bring me in. Hello. Nice to see you. I am Jake, removed from the stream. I am the Jake editing the video now, and I wanted to start this one off a little bit differently because this is the first time I think that I'm not really like glazing the Xenoblade Chronicles story. I know I've got a lot of new viewers in here, a lot of people who are super fans of the franchise who have been enjoying what people have lovingly, I think, been calling my playthrough the Xeno Yap Chronicles. But this time, playing through this game, specifically in Chapter 8, I felt that the story lost a lot of steam, and you're gonna see in this video that I think am really critical of a lot of the storytelling choices being made. And I hope that I represent myself well. I hope that I'm not yucking anybody's yum. I know when you really love something, when you identify with something, it can be hard to hear criticism about it, and I hope that everybody understands that my criticism is not meant to make you like something less. It's just meant to describe why I feel myself, you know, lifting off of or being pulled into the text, in this case, the game Xenoblade Chronicles. So just to kind of give an overview of what to expect here, there's a lot of fighting with chat. There's a lot of really good, awesome yaps in here, a lot of good back and forth. But I think for me, the big thing with Chapter 8 is that I'm finding, and I'm reflecting on this more and more, that I was losing my perspective with Shulk and his kind of like emotional connection to the story. And I felt like since we distanced ourselves from our main protagonist, the perspective that we're inhabiting for most of the game, there was a sense of friction between that protagonist and the world that was lost. So the story just became really uninteresting to me. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you think, if you can kind of understand where I'm coming from with Chapter 8, but otherwise, I hope you enjoy, and I hope at the end of this, you still feel okay about continuing with me on this journey and playing more Xenoblade together. Thank you so much. Enjoy the video. This was cut from a really long, almost an 8-hour long stream, and I think we got the VOD down to just under 4 hours, so I hope you enjoy it. Bye. Where are we? Where are we in the game? We've talked a lot about this kind of particular structure. Oh, Eco Player, okay, Eco Player and X2 Sunday, they're both saying something that I think is great. They're both bringing up a B plot. I think a lot of people accidentally refer to B plot or B story or B whatever. I think they accidentally refer to it as like a side thing. Like it's something happening separate from the main plot. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. In structural terms, the B story is the part of the story that is most concerned with the character's like internal plot. It's this thing that is separate from the like, the reason it's called this is because if your A story is like the big wide out, like this is what we're doing in terms of the like the wide plot movements. We're gonna go save the world. That's the A plot. The B plot is what's happening to me. What am I learning about myself? How is my perspective changing? Right? Yeah, people saying fun and games. Definitely. I think this is good stuff. I think we're saying good stuff in the chat. Plots often converge too, as they should. Jake, thoughts on the title theme? Love it. So, I think that the thing that we need to think about, right, is that from the last part of the game going into this one, what did we get so much of, right? We got an introduction to Alvis, we got an introduction to Melina, and we got an introduction to our hero pawn companion Riki. And why would the game give us all of these things at once? You know what I mean? It's almost like we're in a rush. It's almost like we're getting ready for something. You know what I mean? And we are assembling the party. Okay? And now, when you talk about fun in games, as a story beat in a video game, I think that in like a movie, it's like, yes, the fulfillment of the premise 100%, but I do think part of the premise of a video game is always tied to gameplay. So it's not just the fulfillment of the premise in terms of doing the thing that the story says that you are going to do. It is the ultimate fulfillment of the gameplay premise. So having the full suite of gameplay options, and then having, I think, what is close to your full party formed. What the hell is this? Oh my god. This is cool. Okay, hold on. You know what I really like? About fun in games? So there's this idea in fun in games where I think it's like your characters are on an upward trajectory, right? They're getting victories. They're getting stronger. They're getting more powerful. And I think in this game, you see that in terms of we come across a challenge and then we beat it. We make some friends, they join us. Our team, we're getting more powerful as a person playing the video game, like literally within the mechanics. We have more options, we have more abilities. We can hit the Telethia with this thing that now we can hurt it, whatever it is. We're going up. Yeah, exactly. We're progressing in this, right? What I want to help people understand as we approach the next kind of like huge beat of the story is that what we are doing is that we are kind of setting up this this upward path so that we can have the false victory, so that we can take an L, and so that we can raise the stakes, right? So right now we're getting a lot of W's. I think right now our W's are going to continue because we're still kind of building our power. Right now we're going to go kill that flying monster thing. We got Melia, we got Ricky for this exact purpose. I think no issue, we are going to take this monster thing down. Not even going to be a problem. Don't even sweat it. But a fat L is coming, chat, because we're going up, okay? We're getting more powerful. And I think about what's a great example? What's a good example? Superhero genre, right? The superhero structure. Think about like Harry Potter, right? Think about like the way that Harry Potter works, you know? Fun in games. What happens the second Harry Potter gets on that train to Hogwarts? You know what I mean? He starts having fun. You fulfill the premise. He gets to go to all these magic classes at magic school. He gets to go to defense against the dark arts. He gets to go to potions. He gets to go to charms. He gets the flying lessons. He gets to a whole sport in Quidditch, right? You even have magic jelly beans. It's a good time. And the world is completely different from the one that we're exposed to at the start of the story. The fulfillment of the realization of this fantasy world. So we're kind of getting a little bit of that here as well. And now Harry, not only has he been introduced to a world that is completely different from his own, the relationship that he has with the world has been completely transformed. When Harry is at home with his family, he's completely ignored. He's almost defined by how much he's ignored. But then when he goes to Hogwarts, what happens? He makes friends and he becomes famous. He gets famous here. You see how these two parts of the story are feeding into each other. And what have we been told about Shulk from Alvis? Remember when Alvis was like, Shulk, you're famous amongst all the Homs now. You see how these things are aligned, that they both follow the superhero structure of storytelling. And, you know, it doesn't take long for Harry to discover that he has some enemies, that he has some villains, people that he is suspicious of. But despite the enemies, the fun and games section of the story is definitely an upward path. It is definitely something where we are getting stronger, we are having fun, we are loving the new world. It seems as though this character has found a place that they fit in. Plus, there's a huge W in making the Quidditch team, and that's kind of like a dramatization of the upward path, right? He does something that not every other character could do. And it's like, wow, for a first-year student, this is crazy. You made the Quidditch team. We are dramatizing this upward path, and we're kind of marking it. We're like, look, this is the peak. Boom. And then, oh my God, 3 viewers just got subs as a gift from Null R Void. Makes the Quidditch team. That marks the end of the Fun and Games chapter, because what comes, or beat, is because what comes next is the midpoint. Now, what happens here, right? Okay, so Harry Potter, he's got his first Quidditch match. It's a public outing, okay? It's a public outing of his new self, okay? He is now fully inhabiting. He has gotten the power. He has gotten the attention. He is inhabiting the persona of his new self. He is fully ensconced in this new world. Everyone in the stands can see it. His team wins the match, and Harry is celebrated as a hero. And at this point, the character believes that he has found everything he wants. A place to belong, something he's good at, friends. But it is a false victory, because this is a false victory, okay? Because the stakes are raised. Shortly after, right in that same moment, when Hermione is like, hey man, I think it was Professor Snape that was messing with your broom during that match. And now it's no longer fun and games, because something bigger is going on. Why would he do that? Something bigger is going on here, and we have to get to the bottom of it, okay? So, somebody reads this story, somebody reads Harry Potter, what do they think? You've got this little boy who is living under the stairs. He's got a family that doesn't love him. He's ignored. He's got no friends. The fulfillment of this story is going to this school, making friends, being celebrated, being famous. That's the fulfillment. That's what the story is about, right? Wrong. False victory. We achieved the thing that you thought he wanted to achieve, that maybe he thought he wanted to achieve more than anything. But something's wrong. Something's wrong. We got to get to the bottom of this. Something bigger is going on here. So, Fun and Games, we're getting our RPG party together. We're going to go fight some boss battles. We are going to win. We are strong. The power of the Monado. Here's the beat. So if you get anything out of this, here is what we are going to get in this immediate section next, before we hit the midpoint, before something bigger is going on. We are going to get a moment where Shulk, maybe in a way that is misguided, is like, the Monado is the answer to everything. We cannot be stopped. We have the Monado. You just have to trust the power of the Monado.
Do not expect it to fall so easily.
I won't. But we have to trust in the Monado.
Because that's going to solve all of our problems. Look at how powerful I am. I am fully ensconced in this new, more confident identity. This is a false victory. This is a false victory. So watch out for that. Watch out for that, because that's how you know when that moment happens. When we get that moment in this story, when we get that moment, that is when you know that something is going to be revealed. Something is going to take our legs out from under us. Something is going to change the context of the story, change the stakes, change our mission, and we've got to figure out, what do we do next? So that's, I think, what we are. So that's what I think we're doing right now. So basically, I'm expecting no problems for a minute here. Is what I'm saying. Oh my God. Charles Ray III, thank you so much for the sub. All right, that was a big yap. That was a big pre-game yap. How we feeling? Do we get it? Do we get it? Jake, you forgot the most important part of the last stream. Nighttime snacks, nighttime snacks. Do we understand? Are we with me in terms of structure? Just want to make sure. I need to see some head nods in the classroom. Are we with me? We need to see that articulation of, I am here, I am powerful, I have a place in this world, then boom, that's when you take them out. We're with you? Okay, exciting, very cool. All right. Everything needs to work. That's what we're at. That's where we're at in the story right now. Everything needs to work. Yo, okay, as we start gaming here, just a shout out to everybody joining live. We got a lot of people watching right now, and we don't even have that sweet Taco Bell sponsorship that we're working towards. But thanks for being here. Really means a lot. Really kind. Hope everybody's having fun. Hope we're having a good morning. Get your coffee, baby. I went to Dunkin' this morning, got myself a Dunkin' latte. Oh, coffee milk chat. Something that's been on my mind. Remember in that vision a couple episodes back, the big boy? I keep thinking about him. He really left an impression on me. I feel like that big boy, I do not know what he is doing in this story. Wait a second. The actual most important thing I have to do, chat. Oh, this is good. This is good. Chat, any tips for playing as this guy? Okay, let's get him. Let's get him, baby. Bitey. Oh, wait, topple. I messed up. I didn't realize how long it would take. I messed up. That's fine. Because now we did the break. Now watch this. Come on, hurry. Come on. No, I missed my chance. Don't worry, Shulk. I'm gonna heal you up, buddy. Don't worry. There you go, buddy. Ooh, get him. Oh, it's done. Great work, everybody.
Let's keep this up.
All right, now that everybody watched that, let me see the tips. Roly-poly doesn't work like a normal topple art. It randomly forces topple, regardless of break. Whoa! Crazy. His talent art steals stuff. That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. Good to know. Riki's good at a lot of things. You can customize him to be a tank, a support, or both. Cool. Riki does not need break. Yeah, that's crazy. Bungle, how dare you? Freezinate is also good if you want to max out damage over time moves. Whoa, cool. All right. Listen, I just like being Riki. Look at us go, dude. Powerful in this game. So Riki's jack of all trades healing is usually enough to cover the party. Cool. Riki's aura, thank you, is hilarious. It just gives him a totally random but enormous stat buff. That is awesome. Never leaving the party. That is awesome, chat. So, okay, so just to be clear, as we go into this section, my prediction is that everything will be fine. We will take the monster down without really any issue. That is my prediction. I also think if we're maybe like still doing some cause like okay. We're always doing like some character work in this game, right? We're always doing a little light character work. I think that if you think about functionally what these characters are doing, you have two little missions going on here. Riki and Melia. Both of these characters introduced almost simultaneously, but one is more important than the other. Melia, I think, is who we're probably going to focus on the most during this battle, whereas I would suspect Riki is operating in response to the upcoming heightening of drama, stakes, and tone. As the world gets a little bit darker and a little more serious, you need a tonal element, okay, to help alleviate some of that feeling, okay? Alleviate some of the heavier stuff happening into the story. Actually, I've talked about this on stream before, but since I have the book right next to me, I will pull this up and give you a little, we talk about storytelling and stuff, so I think it's only right that I every so often cite an actual book. So this is Craft in the Real World by Matthew Salesis, and in it he defines a lot of craft terms, and tone being orientation towards the world. You know what I mean? A lot of people, when they talk about tone, it's the kind of thing where like, how do you define that? You know it when you see it, right? You know what tone is. And I think that what this book talks about is tone, kind of like the distance between the narrator and the character, okay? I think we can all imagine having super serious character, but in like a comedic setting. You know what I mean? There are spy movies that are very like dramatic and serious, and you're in it with them. That your tone, your distance to the what's happening in the story, that distance between you, the reader, and that character is really close. When something bad happens to them, you no, and when you know what I mean, you are aligned. Okay, that distance is really close. But you can also have a spy movie that is a comedy. Okay, and how does that work? The distance between you and that character is further apart. You are more aware that this is like a movie that you are supposed to laugh at. That's tone, that distance. Okay, and I think that Riki, as a function of comic relief, is operating in conjunction with the tone. We're probably going to see the introduction of some darker, more serious elements. So you need Riki here to kind of pull the player out and give you something to laugh at, kind of remind you what it is you're doing. You know what I mean? This is how tone functions. So, yeah, and I think I really like, let me see if I can find it in this book. Oh, okay, listen to this. So once again, Matthew Salesses, okay? If we think about what tone does for fiction, it seems to offer a kind of lens through which to understand the attitudes of the characters toward each other and toward the world. Deadly serious characters may end up in a novel with a deadly serious tone, and they may also end up in a novel with a comic tone or something else. So our sense of what the tone is helps us figure out how to interpret them. Where does the sense come from? What is it that the author establishes via craft decisions? It is an orientation toward the world. The orientation of the implied author. I steal orientation here from the dreaded Aristotle, who describes emotion as an orientation to the world. By toward, I want to suggest something less situational, to move from emotion to tone. What Aristotle is saying is that when we feel anger, for example, that anger is I love this, okay? Listen to this. I love this. When we feel anger, that anger is a register of our sudden perception of the world. We feel angry because we feel that the world is unjust. A man on the street bumps into you and he never apologizes, which indicates that he has more of a right to be there than you do. What you are registering, why you feel anger, is injustice. You register it as anger. In fact, the anger arrives before the thought of injustice. The anger is your orientation to the unjust world. That is why anger will disappear if the feeling of injustice disappears. For example, the man stops and offers a sincere apology, or he explains convincingly that it was an accident, or he was rushing to save his dog. What is important to Aristotle is that the what you feel can teach you what you think, because emotion is intelligent, okay? So, I really like that. So I think that what this does is that tone should not be mistaken for the main character's perception of the world, and it's operating for us. So Riki operating as a comic relief character is a function of tone because it's speaking to the player, not to Shulk. It's speaking to me. You see how that works? And by speaking to me instead of to something in the world, it's putting distance between me and the world, and it's giving me a moment of levity to laugh at what's going on so that you're not just constantly bogged down in a monotone of emotion, of serious emotion. You know what I mean? Can I get some head nods in chat? We understand how this works? I understand that was like not using, I'm translating some of what he's talking about with novels and storytelling into video games. I think this stuff is really cool. Nod, okay, good stuff. Thank you, chat. The Myth 560, first time chat with a nod. Love to see it. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for revealing yourself, if ever so slightly. Okay. All right, cool. Oh my God. So the whole reason I got into that is because I think Riki functioning as comic relief has less plot agency at this moment than Melia. So I think in this moment, when we fight the boss and everything goes good, I think it is more important that we weigh these scenes towards Melia. And if we are setting up for kind of the emotional plot, the B plot, remember the stuff that's going on the inside, not the save the world stuff, the inside stuff with Shulk. I think we need this moment between Shulk and Melia, where one says to the other, I am aligned with you. I understand you. I am with you on this journey. All of these other characters, they are aligned with you on the external journey. They are trying to get to the place. They are trying to do the thing. I am aligned with you internally. I think that's the separation that we're gonna see with these two characters. Okay. Man, I actually thought I wasn't gonna have that much to like predict in this part because I think we're just kind of having successes and doing things. But I actually thought that was a fairly relevant and worthwhile yap. I hope you did. It was a little like. I hope it doesn't come across that we're just like intellectualizing for the sake of it. I hope you see kind of like materially how this stuff is permeating and manifesting in the actual game itself. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think that made sense. It's hard sometimes. I'm so in it. I hope it makes sense to you guys like it makes sense to me. All right, let's go.
What is this? Ricky never see before. This not Ricky's Machna. Ricky never see before.
To think it has caused this much damage. What do you...
Chat, I'm so sorry to ask. What were they talking about right there? I felt like I was supposed to know, and I was like looking at the screen, and I was like, what is he talking about? What is he talking about? What was he saying? Was Machna's the name of the forest? Okay. It's not green. It's oh, okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. I thought that was just a normal area. Okay, thank you.
Are you telling me the Telethia did this?
Telethia absorb and drain the surrounding area of all its ether.
That's it.
Ooh, cool.
The Telethia is sucking up all the ether, which is causing the natural environment.
They're sucking it up. Nice. The Telethia is sucking up all the ether, which is causing the natural environment to change. Okay.
Change.
Shulk, the Telethia can read your mind. Expect it to know what you will do.
We trust me, we know, Melia.
I'll aim for its antenna and stop its ability to read my thoughts. With the Monado at our side, it doesn't stand a chance.
It's much more powerful than its offspring. Do not expect it to fall so easily.
I won't. But we have to trust in the Monado.
The Monado. Yeah. So I think like the ways that we're kind of like setting up for this false victory, right? Because I think we will be successful here. And ultimately, the game is going to want Shulk to be like, I have to trust in my friends. I have to trust in my allies. But right now, he's going the Monado. We have to trust in the Monado. He thinks he is becoming the person he is supposed to be in this world, but he's wrong.
Shulk has only met Telethia once, and they were merely the spawn. So why is he so sure of himself? Is it confidence or a trust in something?
So first off, it's trust in the Monado. He just said that twice. And second off, kind of crazy that we are getting Melia's internal thoughts here. That seems a little weird. I don't know if we've gotten other characters' internal thoughts like this mid-scene. Kind of crazy. I'm not sure if we've heard this from other characters. If we haven't, I wonder if it's an attempt on the game to align Melia with Shulk. Kind of similar to the ways that I was telling you about before, where there needed to be kind of like a internal understanding between these two characters. This would kind of be a structural creative choice to align these two characters more closely together than other characters in the party already, like kind of hinting that that's what we are going to do in the game in a moment. So yeah.
Yes, it is trust. He trusts in the power of that sword.
Oh, okay. She said it. Wow, okay.
Why are you so happy?
Based Gumi, based indeed, saw a bunch of people whining about those ads, missing the yap. And so based Gumi said, don't worry, I've got your back. I am today's whale. I am gifting 5 subs out. Oh yeah. So I think the game in this moment is hitting this beat harder than I would have expected it to, which to me is confirming that this is in fact the beat that I think it is. Yeah, so like I was talking about that beat earlier where I said it is important to kind of hit on this thing of Shulk kind of mistakenly being like, I am maybe a little overconfident in my position in this world right now. I think I have figured out my position in this world. And my position in this world is somebody who is powerful because I can command the power of the Monado. And I think if you're smart and you're thinking about story structure, this is a hint that that is an incorrect assumption for Shulk to make. Otherwise, he would have nowhere to go in the story. So we know as enlightened audience members that the story has to go somewhere else, and we are setting Shulk up for a fall. Hiropon Riki is in the chat.
What did he say it was called? The Monado. I see.
That was interesting. I wonder if she knows if she has some. It was almost like, oh, the Monado. Yes, of course. I've heard. I wonder if that's what that was. Maybe it was nothing. I don't know. Oh, okay, boss time. Let's go.
Dino Beast, big as Ricky imagined.
The Telethia. I take this chance to bring vengeance to my brethren and fulfill my duty. Shulk, I will trap it and cease its movement.
Did we know that that's what this was about for her? I will take this chance to get vengeance for my brother, fulfill that. We did know that. Oh man, now I just feel like a big dummy. Why didn't anybody say anything? I literally was like, I didn't know that it was like her brother. I thought it was just, yeah, I didn't know that it was the brother. I just thought that those were just like people. Brethren. It said brethren, not brother. Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. So you can see how for a second there, I was like, oh, so we're extremely aligned with Shulk then. Okay, thank you. Okay, brethren, thank you. My bad.
Strike when the time is right.
Melia!
Uh-oh. Whoa!
Oh yeah! She's nifty with that start.
Can someone in the chat remind me about the new ability we got?
Without using catalysts or rifle shells.
What do I do with that?
I've heard that such people exist, but I never thought she would be one.
Oh, sick. She's special. Dude, that's so cool. She's special in the world, kind of like Shulk is. She can command a power and energy without the use of like the catalyst or whatever. And that's so aligned with how Shulk can use the Monado without being hurt by it, like Dunban, you know? So I do think that they're trying to do something with these two characters 100%. Purge, thank you. When it uses Soul Read, use Purge. Thank you, Faded. Thank you.
Right, Shala. Protect Melia at all costs.
On it.
Right.
Ah!
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Melia learned mine. Well, Melia is not in the party. Oh, God. What have I done? Let's go, baby. Oh, we've got another one, too. So we can use it again.
We've almost got her.
Wait, what do I do? What do I do, chat? What do I do? What do I do? Oh, we're good, dude. We're good. Oh, chat. Come on. We made it. There were some non-believers in the chat. All right. Oh, that's not good. This boss fight is not over.
You've got to be kidding me.
Agreed, Dunban.
It's no good. My ether shots are having no effect.
Yeah, I got that.
Its regenerative power is too much.
Okay. Oh.
It is all right, Shulk.
Too much for you.
Destroying the Telethia is beyond us. We should cut our losses and mourn those who perished.
Screw that.
The men you lost, I can tell they were dear to you. I know only too well that desire for revenge.
Aligned.
And the crushing pain of losing those close to you.
Oh, extremely aligned.
I can't stand by unless another person experience what I have.
Okay, so this is what I was saying earlier about like being similar to an animated movie or whatever. Like, do you see how clear they are making these structural beats? Do you see how they're like, here's the memory, here's all this stuff. We are showing you what we are doing with these two characters. And I think you don't have to know what's happening on a mechanical level like I am and like I'm explaining. But I think like instinctively and vibes, you get what's going on. You go, oh, it's working on you, I think.
This monster is going down.
Put Melia in the party as soon as this ends. Got it.
Then the rest of you hit the Telethia with everything you have.
Thank you.
Ready?
Oh my god. Chat. We are crushing this guy. Let's get our juice back. Oh my god. We've got this totally figured out, chat. We've got this totally figured out. We've got this on lock now. Boom. You ready? Boom. Hit him with one of these guys. Boom. Hit him with one of these guys. Boom. Hit him with one of these guys. Done. Give me another one. Give me another hit. What controls if you get another hit? No idea. Doesn't matter. He's down though. He's down though. Come on. Get him, boys. We don't need Melia. We don't need Melia. I'm just gonna finish him off here. Let's go. Let's go! Really good way that the game did that. First time in was like, this is futile. This is futile. I cannot beat this thing. Second time around, you get that cutscene, you get that motivational speech from Shulk. Melia is all in. And then oh my god, we're killing this thing. Yeah, really nice. Really well done, actually. Good job. The gameplay was being uplifted. The gameplay was being heightened by what they were doing with the story and the cutscenes, right? That's how those things work together. Really cool.
Bite on this!
Bite on this? Holy shit. Okay. Oh, Dunban, what are you doing?
Finish him!
Boom! Let's go! Oh god, are we all about to explode or something? Brace yourselves for some very dumb exposition about what just happened.
Brilliant thinking. Even though the Telethia can absorb large amounts of ether energy and regenerate at an incredible rate, absorbing so much energy caused it to implode.
All right. We were just kind of fighting it the same way we fight anything else, but okay. All right. Don't get in the chat and say it makes sense though. Don't do this. Okay.
Would have thought. Brute force wins again. Nothing like an old-fashioned.
See, what Dunban's saying here, I feel, is running counter to what Charlotte just said. Charlotte was like, wow, that was a really smart thing. That was a really smart thing that you just did. And you did it with smarts. You didn't do it by just attacking the monster. You did it with your big boy brain. And then Dunban goes, brute force wins again.
Crap. Dixon would have been proud.
Dixon! Okay.
It was the only way I could think of. If there had been another way...
Don't listen to Dunban. Soon you and that Monado will be unstoppable.
Look at this.
Like a Tefra
False
cave.
victory.
It was almost natural, instinctive. The Monado responded to me.
Total
and
false
I harnessed
victory.
a new power.
You'll get your chance, Shulk.
Really good false victory too, right? Really good. Biggest gigantic creature. We took down the creature. We took down this huge boss that was so difficult. We are unstoppable. We think we cannot be stopped. False victory.
Turn that face mech on into scrap.
I know. That's what keeps me
Oh,
going.
okay. Emotional plot. Oh, I am aligned with you.
Garin, Damil Isel, are you there? I did it. It's dead. Did you see?
Hold up. But is she fulfilled?
I thank you for your aid in my cause. Justice has been served.
Where's Riki?
You're welcome. Besides, it was mostly you.
Dino Beast!
He's fine.
Hereupon Ricky ready for round 2. Hey, fight over already? No, Ricky not no!
Function of tone, comic relief. Hey, these people died, and I got revenge for them. Oh, we're getting into a serious topic here. Riki, lift us out. Yeah. Thank you for the fall.
I'm afraid it's all finished.
We couldn't have done it without you, brave little hereupon.
Ricky brave!
So psychic distance. We couldn't have done it without you, brave little hero pawn. That's like, we know that is sarcasm, right? That's like for us, you know? Yeah.
Rhine also a little brave. Ricky happy?
Riki was a critical part of that fight. I don't know what you're talking about. Riki is a critical part of the team. We could not have beaten that guy without Riki. Oh, we're back. We're back home.
Hereupon Ricky be proud! Hereupon Ricky tough guy!
Wow, nice.
Ricky, bestest!
Tough guy. He's a tough guy.
Look at him. Barely hit a toe and he gets all the praise.
Oh, let him have his glory. A few days ago, the villagers wouldn't give him the time of day. Besides, won't you miss him just a little bit?
Chief Dunga, Ricky beat Dino Beast. Does Ricky still have debt?
No, Ricky. Your debts are repaid.
Riki is free!
However, while you were gone, your little pawns ate like ravenous Oluga. It set Chief Dunga back quite a bit. No pawn, no frontier village. A new prophecy has been told. Our hero-born slayer of Dino Beast will further his legend by accompanying the Hum-Hum on their travels.
Wow, wait a second. So this guy's just a bastard. So Chief Dunga is just a bastard. Chief Dunga. I cannot believe this. There is a new prophecy. There is a new prophecy. We are getting Riki out of this town. We are essentially conscribing him to slave labor. We're going to put his life on the line. No. I don't like this chap. I don't like this man. I do not like the fascist Chief Dunga.
And bringing peace to the lands of Bayones.
Propaganda.
Ricky never hear this.
It was
Thank you,
prophesied
Ricky.
many years ago.
Chief lie.
Wait!
Chief make a prophecy one.
Ricky!
Oh, Ricky mad!
Get him, Ricky!
Ricky, go with these people. For the sake of the village, you must go.
You hear him? You hear him acting right now? Riki! For the sake of the village, you must go. I hate this man. Kill Chief Dunga immediately. Eat the meat off of his bones.
Oh, my instinct is never wrong. Do not worry, Ricky. Your little pawns will be taken care of.
Little pawns. I fear we have just exposed Chief Dunga. We have exposed Chief Dunga as a bastard. And I am concerned that Little Pawns is a nickname for Ricky's beloved, Ricky's wife, your little pawns, your sweeties, your sweet little dear, your honey pie, your little pawns, and now I am concerned that Chief Dunga is sending Ricky off to battle so that Chief Dunga can canoodle with Ricky's beloved. Ricky is away at war. Chief Dunga, an illicit affair with Ricky's wife. Is Ricky being... Oh, no. Oh, no. Perish the thought. Perish the thought, chat.
Dadapon stomach rumble.
We're good. We're good. We're good. Ricky bangs confirmed.
Dadapon need food.
Dadapon. Okay.
Need food now.
Wow.
Dada? Ricky, what on Bionis is going on?
Wow. Straight comic relief.
Meet Ricky, Wifey Pon,
Wifey
and
Pon.
Little Pon.
And Little Pon. Excellent.
You have got to be joking.
No, Ricky is 80 years old.
And children.
He is 80 years old.
Ricky, how old are
In
you?
Pon Pon years.
Ricky have 40 years.
40, fine.
Oh, friends look puzzled.
Not puzzled, just surprised.
What is the implication here? Am I, as an audience member, was I supposed to assume that Ricky did not get his pawns wet? Is that what I'm supposed to assume? Was I supposed to think that Ricky was not absolutely belly deep in Pon Pon? I gotta stop. All right.
Oka borrow money for Little Pond's food. Chief Dunga know best. Ricky must work for Little Ponds to have good life.
Ricky will. Ricky happy to join friends.
Ryan happy too. Come on, Furball.
Okay, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced that my Chief Dunga theory is not true.
Now you can return
Not convinced.
with your head held high, my dear.
Indeed. Thank you, Dunga.
Thank you, Dunga.
My thanks for your gracious help.
Not at all. Peace has been restored to the Makna region. On behalf of all Nopon.
Extremely premature celebration.
Thank you.
Chief Dunga is getting me more mad by the second.
Chief Dunga is very fond of Melia.
He's very fond of all the women of this
Different
village.
World. Not fair if you ask me.
Same hom-hom, different world. Not fair if you ask me. Same hom-hom, different world. Not fair if you ask me. I'm chewing on it.
Chief Dunga, will you kindly grant these homs passage to Erith Sea? It is my promise to them.
I wonder how they're gonna get her to go with us.
These hom-hom fought valiantly in aid of our village. And a request by you, my dear, cannot go unanswered. I shall inform the villagers at once.
You are too kind. The chief has spoken. You should depart for Erith Sea at once. Prepare your things and see me when you are ready.
Wow. She's not in the party. Wow. Weird. I don't really believe them. I feel like this is a very temporary thing. They're gonna come up with something to get her in the party very fast. I feel like you gotta. Nighttime snacks, racks and racks of nighttime snacks. Oh my god, you love to see it, dude. Oh my god, my favorite guy. My absolute favorite guy, my king right here. I don't know if anything in this game has stayed with me the way that racks and racks of nighttime snacks has stayed with me.
Melia, what will you do now?
I would like to repay you for your help. Permit me to act as your guide to Erith Sea.
Of course. We'd love you to.
But I must warn you, Erith Sea is vast. Do you know where you wish to go?
Yeah, I had a
There's
vision.
dark
Pay
tower
attention.
at the head of the Bionis. I saw it in a vision. That's where I must go.
A dark tower?
A dark tower.
Then we need not search at all.
So you've heard of it?
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head of the Bionis.
That was weird. That was like a 3 or 4 line back and forth. A tower. You've heard of it? Oh, I've heard of it. You've heard of it? Oh, I know the tower. I know the tower you're talking about. You know the tower I'm talking about? Oh no, I know the tower you're talking about. Let me tell you. The Dark Tower headed it's the only. Yeah, it was a little weird.
Only one place fits that description. So you know it.
What is happening? What is it? What is? Oh man, these weirdos.
Believe what you saw was Prison Island.
Prison Island. Dixon said the same.
Let's just all repeat each other. Let's just all repeat what you're saying. Prison Island, Prison Island, Prison Island, the Dark Tower, the Dark Tower, the Prison Island, the Dark Tower, and the Prison Island, the Dark Tower, and the
thing.
Indeed. Melia, have you ever been there?
I have not set foot upon the island, but I know of it. Prison Island is sealed. No one may enter without Imperial.
Somebody was asleep at the wheel. Somebody was asleep at the wheel for this scene. This is so weird. They did like 2 sentences in 20 sentences.
Imperial sanction, eh?
What is happening? What is happening? They just did this with 3 different terms 3 times.
That means we'll be needing someone to grant us entry. I've heard that Erith Sea is home to an empire ruled by the High Entier. They might be our best chance.
You are knowledgeable for a Homs.
Sanctions? Empires? Anyone help here?
Okay, Ryan right now is calling out that the game is doing very heavy-handed exposition. And Ryan is like, bro, really? This is what we're doing? Come on.
A sanction is permission from someone important. An empire must be a place ruled by an emperor. In other words, we need an emperor's permission to enter the island.
This emperor, is he important?
Long before we Homs built the colonies, a group of so-called royal types, or Imperials, ruled our lands.
An empire is a place ruled by an emperor. So here's the thing. There was this place, and it was ruled by royal types. What is happening? No, game fell asleep. Script fell asleep for a second here. This is crazy, dude.
Think of them like the heads of our colony.
Yes!
But with
yes!
much greater influence and power.
We just said the emperor thing.
Dunban knows more than a textbook.
No.
Are you kidding? That's first year Homs history, Ryan.
I might have slept through that class. So when do we get to meet these High Entier folks?
You are so... Oh, forget it. First, we must travel to the Imperial capital.
We'll see how easy it is to see this emperor.
My promise was to be your guide. I will not break it.
Melia, isn't that the...
Enters the shot.
Shortcut to Erith Sea. Yes.
That was weird. Oh my god. Somebody fell asleep. Somebody fell asleep in that scene. I don't know who, but somebody. Contemplation Terrace? Whoa. This is nice, dude. Look at that. Ryan was even feeling it, dude. Ryan was even getting down. Wow, contemplate. Dude, I want to live at Contemplation Terrace. Damn, this is nice. This is really nice, chat. Just want to sit here. Oh, yeah, put your hands behind your back. Just contemplate. Me can send you to Erith Sea in a flash of light. No. I'm not getting in that. No. No.
What is it?
No.
Friends, jumping ball. All go to Erith.
Jump? In that? You're nuts, Furball.
Just make Riki go first.
This will take us to Erith Sea.
Okay, she's going. But like, what happens to you? Do you shoot up? Do you like? Do you just like? Is it just like you're walking through a door? Like, what happens to you when you... good, funny to do that, like, in the gameplay, not like cutscene. It was just him just... That was good. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Chat, buckle up. We're doing one of these scenes. We're pulling out. We're going back to the Secreto lab where we're making some weird mechanical sicko. Okay, remember this? Okay, this is big. Pay attention. We've got a guy with wings, it looks like. Ew. Ew. Oh no, he's just wearing one of the wing hats. Thank you for the follow. Oh, that's it? Oh, damn, I did not look close enough. Damn. Okay. Damn, I got nothing from that. Oh, bummer. Okay. Foolish. I just let it go. I thought there was going to be so much more. Oh, God, I'm so bad. Okay. Did not look close enough. That's on me. Aerith C. Whoa, cool. Oh, chat, I love a beach town. I love a beach town in an RPG. This is nice.
Who would have thought Aerith Sea was right on top of Ricky's village?
I don't think that's what that
Right deep
communicated.
enough you can reach their tree.
Perhaps you should try.
Can someone explain this to me? We're literally above the village? I don't know. We're above the village? That did not communicate that to me. It looked like there was sky above us. Wait, how is there sea and then below the sea is the tree and that whole town? No, that doesn't make sense. What's below the sea? If you looked at the sky, you could see the ripples in the sky. What? It's suspended? Oh, it's like a big goop ball? That's so scary. So you're telling me I could swim and go down, down, down into the sea and then eventually take myself out of the sea bubble and then fall to the earth. Ew. Ew. Man, I wonder if one day that little drop of liquid is ever just gonna fall all the way down and completely flood and destroy Riki's town, you know?
Might do.
Ah!
Haven't decided yet.
What's
Is
going on?
something wrong?
Aren't you curious? About why we're going to Prison Island, I mean.
It is not common for Homs to visit this region. You may have good reason, but forgive me. I do not pry into other people's business.
Okay. Chat, listen. I can read a story. I can point out all the stuff structurally happening, and I can give you a little prediction. But the other thing that I can read is this lady, Melia. I can read her like a book. All right? I'm reading the lines. I'm reading between the lines. I'm reading back to front to back, cover to cover. I'm reading the little insert. I'm getting the back. I've got the reviews. I'm reading her. And let me tell you something right now. Her turning away right now, being like, I don't care. It doesn't, no. I don't care. No, she cares deeply. Maybe more than anyone has ever cared about this kind of thing. And it is obvious, okay? If you know, ladies, obvious.
It's definitely bugging her, Shulk.
I take it all back.
How dare you, you clown?
My bad.
It's okay, Melia.
My
We're
bad.
not strangers anymore.
My bad.
Well, You're right.
So then you'll listen to our story?
Yes. Tell me why you're here.
Basically, it
Oh,
all
cut
started
away.
when-
Cut away. Cut away. Yep.
I see. I had heard about the Mechon assault on the lower regions, but did not know the situation was so grave. How lucky we are.
Lucky we are to
Hey,
be alive right
what's
now.
Is that?
You are looking at Prison Island.
It's floating.
So that's Prison Island.
Yes. And that is the Imperial capital, Alchemoth.
So the places here can just like float. Like that place looks like it's floating.
It's not just me, right? A floating city is a bit weird.
No, it is weird.
Built with superior defenses in mind.
Incredible.
Defenses from who?
What technology makes this possible?
Don't worry about it.
I do not know. And I've never had the need to.
You
Seems like a question we maybe should be asking.
don't know. It doesn't freak you out.
You can eat bread without knowing how to bake it. Makes sense to me.
Is Dunban okay? I'm beginning to suspect Dunban is all brawn, no brains. No thoughts, only vibes. They want you to objectify this man.
You will need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island.
Okay.
We
Weird.
will travel to the capital first.
Okay.
And how do you expect us to get up there? Fly?
There's obviously going to be like a platform. There it is.
There is
It's
a
right there.
transporter up ahead.
Bro,
We can use
bro, use your eyes, Ryan. Holy shit. It's jump, Ryan. You have to jump
We've
up
been
there.
deep sea diving. Now we're gonna fly. This place gives me the creeps. I guess we don't have a choice. Right. Onwards to the capital.
All right.
Still,
What is it, Dum?
Oh, he's got a thought. He's thinking.
it's a sight to behold.
Nope, I was wrong. No
Those
thoughts.
look like anti-mechon defense systems.
Oh, look at that. He knows battle. Battle is the only thing he knows. Anti-mechon defense systems. Interesting. Wow. Okay. So, chat, obviously, first thing we have to do here is that Ricky, please relax. Ricky, please, Ricky. Oh my God. Okay. No, please don't smell yourself, Ryan. Okay. All right. First thing that we have to do, obviously, is we are no longer guests of the Nopon village. So our teammates who are outfitted in Nopon garb, we must put on something to better fit into this this area. Okay. We gotta fit in with these people. Okay. See, now we're ready. Now we're ready to explore. Let's go, baby. I'm not ready. I'm so sorry. Shulk is not, this is weird. We're on the beach right now. It's not right. It's not right, Chad. I'm sorry. I gotta do Shulk now. I'm sorry. Unless he doesn't have anything I like. If he doesn't have anything I like, we'll just keep this. I'm so sorry. Let's go. Let's get some action going. Let's fight one of these guys. Let's remember what it's like. Let's remember what it is like. Chat, I'm so sorry. I'm doing my best. Of course I remember the outfits when I see them, but I don't know them all by name. I know we've got the super fans in the chat. I know the super fans are with me. They know this game forwards, backwards, and sideways. I'm sure you go, Jake, how do you not know which one the Legar outfit is? You stupid boy. I am so sorry. I have never promised that was the kind of thing I would be good at. I have never promised that. I promise to be honest and straightforward with how I feel. You say, I just remember you hated that hat the last time, and I hated it this time. Because I am nothing if not honest. Cool. All right, let's see what's going on. I need to get my bearings.
Who are these guys?
Are those wings on their head? They must be high Entia.
Welcome home, Lady Melia.
Lady?
Huh?
Thank you, Captain. These Homs and this Nopon are my guests. See them safely to the guest quarters. Give them anything they need.
As you wish.
What's going on?
I have no idea.
Melia, are you?
Melia,
cannot speak now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I understand.
I will arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch. Trust me.
My thanks.
There's kind of like a fake thing going on here. You know, I think if you were like a hack, you would say, oh, this is a twist. We're revealing a twist right now, which is that Melia is part of some royal family. But like, that's not a twist because obviously nobody is playing this game wondering that. Like, that is not on anyone's radar. They could have just given you that information and not pretended it was a twist, and it would have been the same. You know what I mean? There was no, it's just, yeah, it's barely a reveal. It's barely a reveal. Like, that information was not relevant before this moment. So it's weird how the game, I think, was like trying to be like, I don't know. Like, nobody was wondering that. It's a reveal to the characters. Kinda. I don't think that the characters like think that they know Melia super well. So, you know what I mean? It's not like every piece of information about Melia is gonna just be like, wow, what a reveal. You know, I get it. I just think it's for the sake of how it's functioning for the audience. I don't know, kind of boring, I guess.
Lady Melia, he says.
Like they don't even know who these people are. Like, they don't know anything about this world. They are seeing all of this stuff for the first time, and they're like shocked that she's Lady Melia or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's like okay, like you don't even know what that means here. You're just kind of, I don't know.
You thinking the same as me?
What are we thinking?
Whatever her position is here, Melia won't let us down.
I'm sure you're right.
More of these guys.
Let me fight him. We can take him. Yeah, Blue Wolf, I get what you're saying, but that's not like I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. Like, you know what I mean? This is not me criticizing the story and asking people to defend it. This is me saying, like, this is low impact stuff, and it's being given. Like, in that scene where people were like, oh, she's got a weird accent, there was other stuff going on that was more interesting, that was higher impact. But now her origins are being given center stage as if that thing that you were kind of barely wondering about was much higher impact than it actually was. So it's, you know what I mean? It's like I don't know. A little weak for me. A little weak. I think they could have teased this one out a little bit better.
I must report the Telethia's defeat to His Majesty and request entry to Prison Island.
His Majesty. Walk shot.
Shulk is depending on me. I must hurry to the audience chamber.
5 more steps and then another thought. Yeah, getting the internal thoughts before, kind of foreshadowing this moment, aligning her with Shulk again, really aligning her with Shulk by having her be a playable character here that we play with on her own, away from Shulk. Really cool. I actually was not, this is obviously in line with kind of the things I was saying before, but I was not expecting it to go this far. That's very cool. I am curious about what information the game wants to give us as Melia, that the game does not want to have Shulk and the rest of the party know, because that's kind of why you would do something like this. Wow, music going hard. Damn, this place is crazy. Whoa. This is interesting. I was not expecting us to do this right here. Thank you for the follow.
You say the second consort's child survived her ordeal?
Forgive me.
Interesting. The second, okay. So that's probably referring to that little scene we saw earlier before we showed up here. Love Xenoblade. Great to see you enjoying the game so far. Thank you. Appreciate the first time chat.
First consort. I, Tyrea, vow to see your orders fulfilled.
Whilst she's in the capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go.
Loathsome goons!
How, pray tell, will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, your stupidity bores me.
Your Highness.
Enough of your drivel.
Nice, dude.
We will have our chance
Ooh.
when she stakes her claim to the throne.
Oh, yo, look at that. That people mover was sick.
I'll never get used to this feeling.
Cool. Dude, this is nice. I love this. I love the departure, dude. To place this section right after the Nopun village, it hits so hard, right? That contrast coming from the Ewok town in the tree into this. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Good structural choice. You are on a different world right now. The character you are playing as is completely different. Really nice. Chat, I hate to do this to you, but I've got to hit the bio break button again. I will return post haste. Thank you so much for sticking around. I think we must be getting some good juice here. I'm kind of hoping I see that big boy that I've been wanting to see very soon. Be right back. What's up, chat? We're back. What are we talking? What are we talking? Let me see. Let me catch up. Everyone eat your nighttime snacks. That's right. That's right, baby. Oh, we got a first-time chat. So, let's talk about what's going on right here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna expose myself. This screams confusion. I am not. I think this is going to separate me from a lot of the people that play this game. I am not a big fantasy head. I don't consume a lot of fantasy media. And I am concerned that we are getting into classic fantasy tropes right now. Royal families, maybe warring sides, politics, the royal politics, the practices, the rituals, factions, different people, different levels of power, the heir to the throne, this kind of stuff. And I see settings like this and I get afraid. I get afraid that we are about to introduce 8 characters. And my sweet, smooth brain says no. Why don't you like fantasies? I think the genre is a little tired. I think that there are things that I like about storytelling that is like character and relationship focused. Whereas I think people that like fantasy stories typically also like historical fiction and stuff like that. It's about like broader movements and like inner universe politics. It's a little more like textbooky and lore driven than it is like immediate and emotional. So yeah. Like I could never get into like a Game of Thrones, you know what I mean? That's just not for me. It's just not my world. But I know people love that kind of stuff. And listen, every so often one comes along that does hook me, but that was a hysterical idle animation. Those are my preconceived notions. These are my biases that I am entering this section with, just so that we're all on the same page. I just see a lot of stuff happening right here, and I'm getting worried. Because my instinct is, oh no, there is so much that they're gonna have to explain. That they can't, and listen, you don't have to. If you're artful about it and you want to tell a certain kind of story, but I do think that this game is going to want to indulge in some of these fantasy tropes, and I do think it's going to be a lot of, all right, let's prepare for the sacred ritual. We need to know who these 6 characters are. And there is the tribe of the Goo Goo Gagas. You must respect the tribe. You're trying to be part of the tribe of Goo Goo Gagas? Well, then you must run through the pit of fire. You must spend a night in the bed of thorns. You know what I mean? And then we're just like, I just don't care. I don't know. You gotta like, this person in this part of the family has this underling, and the underling hates them, but they can't let them know, I don't know. So again, there are ways to do these things, but I just see a lot already, and I'm just like, oh God, we're gonna talk, baby. Okay. Can we talk about Sonic? Of course. I wish they kept ugly Sonic from the movie, the original design. Sonic should be ugly. We just all think he's cute because he's a little cartoon character. But if Sonic were in our world, he would be a disgusting, freakish alien with one eye, with 2 pupils housed in one eyeball unit. Why can't the world see? Thoughts on the Shrek redesign? I don't think Shrek was redesigned. I think people are being alarmist about that. I think people are being alarmist. He was not redesigned. It is simply, the technology is different from the last time a Shrek movie was made. The budget is different, and we are forward in time. We in this where the stories take place. He has a much older daughter right now. It's no redesign. He's not blue. You know what I mean? It's the same character. He was not redesigned. It was not, Oh man. Yeah, no, people calling it, no, everybody's an alarmist, dude. Literally everyone. Media takes online, especially about like popular movies, brutal. Lady Melia, welcome home. I'm so relieved that you're safe. Okay. Damn. Everybody here gets that hat. Everybody here. Wait, are the wings... Wait, hold on. Wait, are the wings actually in their heads? Or are they... Or is that like a headband? I need more data. Ooh. Oh, it's hard to tell. They all have these like little wristband things around where they're... Oh, shit. What's your deal? Why are you glowing, dog?
What is it?
Welcome back, Lady Melia. I have fulfilled my duty. You need... Wait, how many episodes of this streaming have I been saying that they're wearing like Native American-esque hats?
What is it?
Welcome back. Wait. I am not convinced. What is this? Since you met them? Like 4? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Wait, were any characters wearing like big headdresses? Because there were like earlier, like before we met these people, we saw like big ones, right? No. Okay. Sick. All right. Very good. Okay. All right. What does this change? Okay. I see. All right. I see now that there was a lot of. Oh, they did fool me. They did fool me with Ryan's hat. That's how they got me. Damn it. Okay. I just wasn't. Okay. I just thought it was being. I thought it was like a weird choice. I don't know. I thought they were just drawn in perfect. I guess I don't know what I thought. I assumed. I made an ass out of you and me. Hold on. Let me see in the little sleeve here. Is that supposed to be a pink wing? Is there a wing in there? I'm trying to look into her wing sleeve. Interesting. So she hides her wings? Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Bird lady. Oh. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely thought, I did not question this one bit. Look at that. She's got no wings. I just thought this was like a dumb hat. I don't know. A lot of these characters wear like weird hats specifically. So what is this? Just open the menu and see the character art? Wait, is that possible? Can I do that? Too hard to see. Not enough data. All right. So what does this tell us about the story? So I guess there's like a little bit of a divide between the Homs and then whatever she is. So she is something else. She's like not a Hom, but it does make you wonder about the Homs. It makes you wonder if like, but they are though, right? Are they a mix? Maybe they're the mixed people. You know what I mean? Maybe there's the bird people and we just haven't met them yet. Maybe there are people that are more. Okay, like look at this. Look at the size of Kaylin's wings. And then look at the size of my wings. Okay? And now look over here. Look at Alchemoth, Imperial Guard. Big wings. Okay, I need to make sure it's not a gender thing. Can we find a lady that has big wings? No. Because now I'm thinking, if it's not a gendered thing, what if they're doing a bit? Like I was saying before about fantasy tropes. Oh, look, lady. She's got pretty big wings. Much bigger than ours. Oh, I think we're doing a bit, chat. We're the bastard princess. We've got sullied parentage. We are of human. There was a human element, a Hom's element. Our blood is sullied. Our blood is sullied. Book it, chat. I don't know. Maybe none of this is relevant. The them having wings on their heads hit me hard and fast. Let's get some juice. Okay. Let's go.
Melia Antiqua, First Princess, has returned, Your Majesty.
Look at them ears.
Your Majesty.
The Telethia rained havoc on countless veteran knights. You triumphed where they could not.
Okay, he is laughing with pride. This is her father. Her father, though, extremely large ears, some features that appear to be different from Melia. What is going on? What is happening?
I find it difficult to suppress these feelings of pride for you, my kin.
One and done.
But Your Majesty, I failed to return with any of the subjects you entrusted to me.
Dude, who cares about
My
that?
inexperience cost them their lives.
They're servants.
We will grieve for them, but it could not have been avoided.
It probably could have been
It
avoided.
was their duty and honor to fight beside you. They were all aware of your limits.
Emperor!
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you owe to those that have fallen.
Oh man, this guy's crazy.
Your Majesty, concerning such debts, there were others who aided me.
The Homs and Nopon that are coming.
Okay. There's a message in the chat right now. They were more like personal retainers than servants. Is that important for me to know? Is that important? Or are we having a moment in which we must correct? Are we having a pathological moment where we must correct my very unimportant use of language in that moment? Okay, it's not. It's okay. I am just reacting to a cutscene. I know that everything I say is not correct. Listen, there's sometimes I say things that are low impact and high impact. I don't think me calling those people servants. I'm just trying to set the ground rules on this stream, because if I need to be on top of it. Otherwise, we're going to be playing I'm trying to prove that I, somebody who has played this game before, knows more than you, Jake, somebody who has not played this game before. Haha. My patience for that is zero. Absolutely zero. Just setting the rules. Setting the rules. Nothing but love. Setting the rules.
Company due to the capital. They have been arrested by Imperial security.
Nah, they were starting to get arrested. I don't know if that arrest was successful. We will see.
Yes, for reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry I keep pausing. But so they know something about the Monado, 100%, because she had that moment before that was like the Monado, as if she recognized it, and now it's like, okay, now we're with her people. They're like, the Monado is, well, they arrested him, so they probably think the Monado's bad. They probably have some juice on the Monado, okay?
Shulk's weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado,
Oh yeah, they're taking that Monado. Yeah, they're taking it from him.
There is a legend.
The prophecy states that the wielder of the Monado will bring about the end of our civilization. He will use the Monado to cut the wings off of all of our heads. There will be no more wing-headed people. Because of the Monado wielder. We've been waiting for the wielder of the Monado. We've been waiting for the wielder of the Monado for hundreds and hundreds of years. And then after the wielder of the Monado shows up to our humble town village, we will cease to exist. He will destroy us all, leaving nothing but Nopons in our Nopons will take over our town. They will gentrify with Nopon. Everyone will live in a tree. It will be awful. It'll be the dark times. Nopons as far as the eye can see. Everyone just round boys and round girls. We cannot let this happen. We cannot let this happen, Melia. We must get the Monado so that the Nopons don't take over our sacred land, Melia.
Passed down through the generations of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one.
Cool.
However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Damn. He is going to take them all out. He is going to cut the wings off their heads. That's crazy. Okay, so if he's black of heart, that's, dude, it's kind of nuts because Shulk is being driven by revenge, which to me feels like evidence that he is black of heart. But he can use the Monado, which it feels like the Monado when it's not the person that was chosen. But I guess the person that is chosen could still be black of heart. Like, does the Bionis like the, what are these people? Are these the High Entias? If they like the High Entias or if they don't like the High Entias? Like, oh man, I'm already getting lost in the sauce. I just got to listen to it.
Among High Entia exist
Okay, yes.
good and bad alike. Homs and Nopon are no different.
Interesting.
If this boy is the chosen one.
The Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So
The Divine Seer's interrogation. Ooh. Sick. Okay. Okay. I'm pretty sure Jake has an ad button on his table. I don't. I've tried to use it before. It does not work. I don't know how to do ads on Twitch. The Divine Seer is probably the big boy. That's probably the big boy. Because you gotta be a sick freak. You gotta be a freak of nature to be a Divine Seer, right? So I think we're coming, dude. I want to see this interrogation, baby. Let's go.
you intend to keep them confined?
We must.
Father, I mean, Your Majesty. I assure you, Shulk is of pure heart.
Yeah.
As my successor, you will play a role of great importance.
A lot of
Calm
white
your
hair.
Spirit and be patient.
A lot of white hair people in this place, right? Silver hair, white hair.
Dear sister.
Oh, sister.
I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
Oh, screw you. You're just mad because I'm the heir to the throne.
Brother.
Brother. Look at this guy.
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you as the Crown Princess.
That's what I said, baby.
You are to be the next ruler
The
of
heir.
High Entia.
Me? And not you?
No.
Yes. The Emperor asked for my counsel, and I told him as I tell you now.
No.
You will make a fine
No.
Empress.
No.
There is no one more suited.
Nope. Cap. Cap. Absolute cap. Absolute cap. No. No. Okay. Remember earlier when I said, you're gonna have to take part in our sacred ritual. You're gonna have to run through the field of fire. This is literally what is happening. Oh, you're gonna get the crown, dude. You're gonna get the crown. Don't worry. You just have to do our sacred ritual first. You have to have 300 people, point guns at you, and you simply dodge the bullets for 1 hour, and then it proves that you are good. You can have the crown. That's literally what we're setting up. No way it's anything else.
To leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the Telethia.
No. No. No sibling in any one of these stories has ever been like, you know what? You should be the ruler, not me. Absolutely not.
I don't know what to...
Melia.
No.
About the soldiers. I am not fit to rule. I should visit their families and beg for pardon.
Melia, you know that this is not allowed.
I know. But it does nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart their great deeds.
I will.
You are right to question these things, but take pride in who you are. The Emperor has chosen wisely in you, Melia.
I am to be crown princess.
Yes, you are.
Whoa!
The Ministries of Research and Records are united in support of His Majesty's decision. I, Minister Lorithia, have no objection to your appointment.
No objection here.
I understand.
Another silver hair chap.
I would never openly question our divine Emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the Chosen One, might be a useful tool.
You think so too?
Yes, but a lowly servant of the realm such as myself could never question his majesty. However, if the divine seer were to intervene...
I'm getting kind of lost, chap.
The seer could free Shulk.
I'm kidding.
They should be exchanging words as we speak.
Okay. Same. Okay, good.
Idiot bird brains. What do we do?
Getting a little lost, chap. That's okay. I told you, this is my weakness. This is my weakness.
Prison is still a prison.
What happened to Melia? I don't see her locked up in here with us.
Exactly. She's in on this.
Shulk, any thoughts here?
Melia won't let us down. She promised to take us to Prison Island. And she's not the kind of person to break a promise.
I kind of feel like Shulk's only so confident though, because he's like seen the visions. You know what I mean? I feel like Shulk's just like, nah, we're good. I got some info you guys don't have. You know?
Okay, Shulk. You win. I believe you. If you believe Melia, then no arguments from me.
Okay. Oh, weird. No party, just us. We're alone. Well, chat, if I didn't know any better, we were about to head to the beach with a little pail to collect some water, where we would run into a beautiful young man named Alvis. Maybe we talk about some mysteries of the world. Maybe, you know, I hand him the Monado. He shows me a thing or two about how to handle it. And, you know, with no party in sight, he disappears before Ryan tries to interrupt us. Weird. All right. Where is my bucket? Where is my bucket?
You are to be interrogated by the Divine Seer.
I see.
Stand back.
I see. Okay, so they said that the seer is coming in here. So I guess it's not the big boy, because I think the seer is too big to be in here. All right. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh my god, dude. It's so stupid. Shulk, you need this bucket, dude? Oh my god, this is awesome, actually. All right. I wish I thought about it a little bit more, because him being the seer is cool, because it's like a seer in theory would be able to get some information, kind of like Shulk does, seeing the future in some way, you know, which would explain how he was able to know. You know what I mean? I feel like if I actually critically thought about, like, oh, maybe the seer is somebody we met, you know, then I maybe could have arrived here, but I'm a little disappointed in myself, chap. A little disappointed. I think I could have gotten there. I wasn't, I don't know. I kind of guess I just thought it was going to be somebody we had not met yet. All right.
Alvis, what are you doing here?
He's real? Oh. Lovely. Okay, here we go.
I see. So that is why you are here.
Oh, funny. The classic
You're okay.
filled you in.
We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Rest assured, she is fine. The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
You don't mean...
The Monado?
Yes. The Monado.
Yes.
You see, the High Entier and the Monado go back many years. Millennia, in fact.
Ah.
Leave everything to me. I shall see to it that you are not held for long. We cannot have the saviors of Her Highness treated as criminals now, can we? Free these people. I shall take responsibility for their actions whilst inside the capital. They are now guests of the Imperial family.
Okay.
Sir.
I am required to report to His Majesty. Otherwise, I would escort you around the capital. Use this room at your leisure. You are free to roam the city or stay here and rest. Farewell.
Hold on, Alvis. I need to ask you...
Weirdly quiet scene.
Be patient. I know what it is you wish to ask. Do not fear. You will learn when the time is right.
Dude, classic Riku. Classic, dude. I have information that I will tell you later.
The life of the rich. So where are we going?
Anywhere but here. I'm bored of this stuffy room.
Okay then.
They couldn't kiss
Ricky,
yet.
find Melly for
It was
Shulk.
in front of too many people.
Ricky, wait.
Your Eminence.
Ricky's out of the party? Oh, no.
What God want?
If you're after Alvis, he's gone.
What? Where did he go?
What happened?
We received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Erith Sea. But the transmission was interrupted, and we have lost all contact with the squadron.
All right, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm pulling off. I'm totally lifting out of the story right now. I'm like, man, they gotta pull me back in fast. This is weak. This is definitely the weakest part of the story so far, no question.
Sounds like they need our help.
Shulk and Ricky go help. Ricky and friends help people in trouble.
Of course. We're happy to help.
But you're outsiders.
Soldier man, not worry. Hereupon Ricky is here to save the day.
It is most appreciated. We need all the help we can get.
Yeah, so I think like when you're writing a TV show, something that you consider is that like that you're trying to that you're like working under a budget, right? Same with like writing a play, you know what I mean? You like if you're writing a play, like you don't have extras. How does that change what you write? When you're thank you for the follow, Prime Mania. When you're writing a TV show, it's like how many different locations are you trying to shoot at? And I think that there was like a little bit of the economy on the page got a little bit out of control because it was like, all right, go through all of these teleporters to get here. And then once you get here, you get arrested. But you are arrested for effectively 30 seconds and put into this room just so you can be told to wait and leave the room and then go back presumably into the town that you were in when you started. So, and there was so much talking. There was a cleaner way to do that. It was very inefficient and functionally meaningless. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't enough interesting stuff going on in between A to B, so the A to B just, I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, weak. Okay, chat agrees. Weak section. I think I'm like lifting off of caring about Melia. I kind of liked when there was this weird thing going on where she and Shulk like had something between them and kind of understood each other. And I think once you pull Melia away from Shulk and they're separated, I start to care about Melia a lot less. I'm kind of like here for Shulk, I realized. So now there is like this weird
We're best friends, right?
Demiurge Supreme has subscribed, supporting the stream, living large with a sweet sub. Thank you so much for coming through with that sub. Excellent to see. Been watching the vids. Took the chance when I saw you streaming. Awesome. Yo, that's great. I love that people are coming through, hanging out with us live. Okay, it gets by quick enough. Okay, that's great. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. This section doesn't take long. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah, I see there's like a lot of side content here. You know what's interesting, chat? I clocked this earlier and I thought it was just in my head, but it looks like everyone here has like this silver hair. Like, that's like part of them. They've got the silver hair. Which is interesting because, Alvis has the silver hair as well. Oh, the people mover. Oh, relax. Chat, sit back. Sit back and relax. Enjoy it. Oh. Oh, I've never felt so relaxed on a stream. Oh, baby. I'm really feeling it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that was good. All right, that was good, chat. Oh, wait, I'm gonna wait till that chat message is gone, and then I am gonna say that. And it might be how I start the video. All right. I need everybody. No. Chat. I need you to start talking like something really crazy happened. Yeah, everybody be shocked. Okay, everybody be shocked. I'm gonna do it. All right, everybody be shocked. You have to act like you're shocked. Okay. Whoa, that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh my God, I'm genuinely shocked, chat. That was nuts. Like that's definitely not going into the YouTube pod, but I'm glad we experienced that together. That was crazy. Good work. That was good. Chat, that was good. I loved that. Chat, that was awesome. That was very good. Oh my God. That's gonna be so funny, dude. That's literally gonna be that's oh my God. That's the first 5 seconds of the video. They fool us. Now it's my turn. Now it's oh man. Have there been any lunatic level predictions on this stream? I don't think so. Unless I said something like mostly joking and it ends up being shockingly on point. I don't think so. I haven't I feel like we're just kind of doing a more or less self-contained thing right now. And maybe we'll get like some important stuff about the lore of the world. But this feels pretty disconnected from a lot of the story we've done before. It feels like there wasn't a lot of setup to this part. So I kind of feel like we're doing setup right now for something that we're going to pay off soon, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'm nothing's jumping out at me for what we're doing here. Honestly, I just feel like we have to jump through a bunch of hoops before the game lets us go to Prison Island, almost as a way of putting up like an almost artificial barrier to Prison Island so that you can't just like go there immediately. It's like, no, you have to like do a bunch of stuff in this world before you're allowed to go to Prison Island, which I understand. But I feel like the proper story and what we've been setting up and waiting for, that's like Prison Island's the midpoint. Prison Island is where the real reveals happen. The stakes are changed. Like it has to be, because Prison Island is the fulfillment of the premise. You know what I mean? And once you fulfill the premise, you still have half of the story to do. Like the whole game, we've been saying we're gonna go to Prison Island and get revenge or whatever. So we definitely have to, yeah, so that's, you know, that's the room where it happens, Prison Island. Special meteor shower weather. Whoa, that's sick. Good call. Good call. Chat, this is nice. Oh, chat. Damn, where's photo mode when you need it? Holy cow. Listen, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy because I think a lot of people misappropriate this argument. I don't want to be this guy. If this was in a Pokemon game, they would never let you forget it. They would never let you forget it if this was in a Pokemon game. The Pokemon fans, this screenshot would be everywhere. They would not shut up. It would be infuriating. It would, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy to miss this happening. Dude, when does it happen? What's special? Damn, this rips. God, this is unbelievable. This sense of place right now, Jesus Christ. This is the coolest place ever. Shit. Sometimes for my thumbnails and stuff, people on the Discord will like send me art of the locations. This game has some like great, like highly defined art. Is there like a good, did somebody do a good drawing of this? Official? You know what I mean? Did they put something out? I could, because just based on the other art that people have shared with me, I could see there being a cool piece like this. There's great official art. Yeah, not surprised. Damn, this is nice, chat. It's like this shot feels purposeful, and it's not. It's not. This is just where I happen to stand and put the camera or whatever. But man, this is nice, dude. Jesus Christ. They really achieve a great sense of depth in this game, you know what I mean? Like the distance, the way that it fills your imagination with how close and how far things are. It's really nice. They got that figured out. Man. Oh, and it's done. No more star falling. Wow. Chat, appreciate the gift of life that Fiora gave you. Man. Good stuff. Chat, it says that Melly is 88 years old. Ew. No. Wow. All right. Let me just say, I don't know if it was the last stream or the one before. Chat was spoiling it. Chat was dead. No. I thought chat was just being weird and sexualizing her. Turns out you were doing, I know something you don't know. No. Cut it out. That's equivalent to being in your 20s if you're a high Entia. Okay, we're doing it again. Have I not made myself clear? We're doing it. We're doing it right now. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, everyone. Let it go. We're letting it go. If you walk away, you will hear me say, hey, I'm letting it go. Oh, chat. Letting it go. I think some people online are just dense. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I do think that, like, there is a thing about being in an online fandom, you know what I mean? Especially with something like this, where people want to posture as being intelligent, is that there is very much like this element of ego in terms of knowing and understanding things. Yeah, it's not important, but I do think it is something that, like, people participate in, like an online, like an aspect of online culture that people don't even know that they're participating in. And I had a friend, close friend, said something to me the other day about why they are not on social media. And I thought that this was so wise. I thought that this was an extremely wise thing for somebody to say, chat. It kind of blew my mind. He goes, he's like a filmmaker, and he makes some videos online and stuff. And he would post like little videos he made online, and he would post them on Twitter, and he'd get a lot of positive feedback. He'd get a lot of people, he'd get a lot of praise. And sometimes he would get a lot of praise just for some dumb thing that he tweeted. And he said to me, he goes, I realized I was getting a lot of praise and a lot of affirmation for things that I'm not proud of, for things that, like, don't really matter to me. And I would rather, like, make the work that matters to me and get praise for that. And I think that a lot of people online you like forget, and you're just like trying to get praise because it feels good. So the thing that you're chasing is praise, not like work that gets praise. Does that make sense? Do you see the difference there? It's not about the work anymore. You got to be about the work. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. I think that there's a degree to which, like, people trying to communicate to others that they know a lot about something. It's like, but what is like the work that you are doing? You know what I mean? And I hope it, and not to like get in my bag a little bit. I'm going to do it. I'm sorry. Not to get in my bag a little bit, but to get in my bag a little bit. I do hope that something that is permeating these streams that I do is like, you see what I am trying to add to the conversation and how my perspective is infiltrating this playthrough. And it's not just like me reacting and screaming and being one of these loud people on the internet. At least, you know what I mean? I hope I'm giving you something that you can take outside of this. It's not about the game, you know? Just something, a little insight, a little kernel of insight. That's it. That's my hope. That's my hope, at least. So, I don't know. I'm getting in my bag a little. Getting in my bag. I don't know, man. You hit us with belly deep earlier. Listen, I am also hilarious. I can't help it. my years of touring as a stand-up comedian occasionally come out, and you get a glimpse. You get a glimpse of me on stage, screaming and beeping, telling jokies, making the people laugh, only occasionally regretting my life choices, only occasionally saying to myself, why am I up so late? Why am I telling jokes to these drunken fools? Why? Yeah, I've seen the game played so many times, but I enjoy your... Oh, okay, I'm not asking to be glazed. I'm so sorry. If that came across as fishing for glaze, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but I will continue to read this because you highlighted the message. I enjoy yours because you teach me stuff I've never noticed, thought about, or noticed. It's something I am passionate about, and learning something through it. It makes it so fun and engaging to me. Thank you, very kind. Thank you for saying that. What was your stage name? No, stop it. We don't talk about these things. Dude, wait, look at these guys. They're giving her trouble, dude. I think we should let this scene play out. I think we should let this scene play out. You know what I mean? See, they're talking right now. They're engaged in intense debate at this moment. Who are we? Who are we to inject ourselves into this scene? You know what I mean? They respond to visual threats, yet they're looking at her and not responding. So clearly, she is not a threat. Why would we enter this delicate ecosystem? All right, let's do it.
Right, let's do this. Psychics, try hard. Let me at 'em. I'm really feeling it.
It's done. Done. Goated. Too strong. Shulk is simply too strong. The power of the Monado has propelled us into the sacred timeline, the ultimate future in which I am the most powerful, strong boy on the planet. You have seen Dunban. You have seen Rhine. You have seen Riki, the hero pawn. None of them stand up to me, Shulk, the best boy in the business. Everyone knows it. Alphys knows it. Melia knows it. Even Sharla, the pessimistic one, knows it. Fiora, dead in the ground, knows it. I am the best, strongest boy. Thanks, I thought I was a gooner there. Things could have turned out really nasty if you hadn't come. I'm off to fix the transporter now. See you around. Oh, that was it. All right, cool. No rewards. No money, no XP. I know you didn't like the gem crafting thing, but it is really satisfying when you understand it.
Is the extent of my
oh, wow.
discussions.
Wow. We're just going into a cutscene now, dude. That's crazy. This game is, dude, something weird is happening in this part of the game. Genuinely, like, just behaving different. All right.
With the Homs that accompanied Melia here.
I still cannot believe it. How could a Telethia have grown to such power?
The ether is imbalanced. There is an ether imbalance. It is sucking up all of the ether and becoming big and strong.
And what is your conclusion, Seer?
That the Telethia were able to gain such power due to the high levels of ether in the region. In other words, our ether protection is weakening.
And so it begins. The resurrection of the Bionis. What...
Man, I don't know what to say about this. I kind of thought the Bionis was actually just alive this whole time. I need more data. Chat, need more data.
The Monado.
I cannot see. My sight is hindered. However...
Speak, Seer.
It is not certain that the Monado will bring about our destruction. While my sight is hindered, I have seen a slither of light. Is your Majesty not aware of this light as well?
Are you referring to Melia?
And the young man, Shulk.
Could it be that the boy is trustworthy after all? Kallian, we are on the cusp of a significant moment.
This kind of sucks. This kind of sucks. Like, I just feel like story is happening that is unnecessary. I feel like we are just kind of running in a circle to tell the player, like, Shulk, we have a prophecy. This person with the Monado, we cannot trust them. Arrest them. Somebody shows up. Don't arrest them. Okay, fine. But we don't trust them. Somebody has a conversation. Okay, fine. Maybe we trust them. You know what I mean? It's like none of this is it's not unfurling in like an active and interesting way. It's just unfurling in like a we must move forward way.
The investiture ceremony must take place as soon as possible.
A ceremony, you say? Maybe one has to walk through the flames. Maybe one has to sleep in the bed of thorns. Let's see.
Your Majesty, since the ministries are already in agreement, we may be able to bypass some of the formalities.
Indeed. But she must still earn the blessing of the people.
Might I suggest the trial of the tomb?
First Consort, such a ritual has not been conducted for generations.
How come some of them got big
We have
ears?
simply not had a need for it until now. And I feel she is more than equal to the challenge.
Mother, the tomb is dangerous. Our records show that many potential successors lost their lives performing the ritual.
All right, I guess I was wrong about this guy. I said that guy wanted the throne. I thought this guy was going to be like, hey, make her do this, the tomb ceremony. She's got to prove it, am I right? And then, you know, he would have no competition and then he would be the heir. But it kind of seems like he's genuinely like, no, dude, just let her go. Like, so, you know, unless he's playing.
That child fought and beat the Telethia. It is my belief that she is more than strong enough. Besides, if it was revealed that she avoided such a responsibility, her reputation among the people would be irreparably damaged.
Okay, relax.
I must protest.
Whoa.
The First Consort is right. There is much risk, but the rewards are greater.
They're just having this conversation in front of alphas.
People's love for her. Summon Melia. Her thoughts must be.
So, okay, so this is the kind of stuff I don't care about, right? It's like, oh, we need to make it so that the people love Melia. All of this makes sense. It's all logical. Somebody on the internet could be like, actually, Jake, the thing you don't understand is, but like, I don't care about any of this. None of this has anything to do with what we're doing, the journey that we are on. It just feels like, I don't know, it's kind of boring, right?
I accept. If I am to lead the High Entia despite my mixed heritage, if I am to succeed the throne, then I accept what must be done.
Music.
I expect nothing less of my successor. The path to greatness is fraught with danger. This shall be your statement to Bionis.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are not fit to be Empress. Not now, not ever.
But what difference does it make if she is the Empress? None of this matters. They haven't. Why do I want this for her? What is going on? No, I don't like this. I don't like this. It'll make sense later. But I'm bored now. No.
Looks like we got them out of a scrape.
It does. You need their permission, and they are afraid of the thing you are toting around, so they don't want to give you permission. So you need to convince them to let you in. I think you and I need to have a conversation about drama and dramatic storytelling, because this is stupid. There is this is hacky, okay? Because them saying, arrest this man, and then 2 sentences being like, I don't know, I kind of trust him. All right, let him go. And then another 2 sentences of somebody being like, I don't know, it seems like he could be good. Okay, fine, they're good. They're good. Actually, they're the heroes. They're the heroes of, they're our saviors, actually. Like, no, absolutely not. Stupid.
Shulk, Ricky tired.
Bad dramatic storytelling. We are not doing anything. We are passive on this entire thing. This is dumb. If there is a state of the world, a consequence, if there is something that we are dealing with, and then that problem gets solved by time elapsing, by someone who is not us, simply having a conversation that we are not a part of and don't even know is happening. Our characters do not even know that these conversations are happening. Then this is meaningless. This is meaningless. I'm sorry. No, you cannot defend this. This is, listen, I'm enjoying this game. I'm loving this game. I think that this game's story is very good. You have to be open to criticism. You have to be open to it. This feels very validating, actually. Jake, how would you compare this portion to the Colony 6 Ether Mine section? So the Ether Mine did this thing where it interrupted the game with a piece of information because they simply decided that it was important that you had that information in that moment. It was a contrivance. I felt the author's thumb pressing down, being like, there's really nothing justifying this happening right here, right now, in a dramatic sense. Like, the player is not, and listen, I know people don't understand this, but it's like, actually, Jake, once you find out this information, you will find out that the thing happened in that moment for a reason. That's not what I mean. What I mean is, what am I wanting to happen in the story? Not literally, but like emotionally. What is the game making me feel so that I go, oh my God, okay, wait, I'm about to have a cutscene right now and get a bunch of new information in a way that feels earned, versus we all have that instinct of like, okay, we all just walked up to the end of that side quest and we beat that side quest. The enemies did not seem special. The person we saved did not seem special or important. And then the game says, okay, now we are feeding you this cutscene that we think is important. Like, no, I actually think none of this is important, because the game is communicating to me in a way that they're like, no, the stuff that you're doing right now is just happening. It's not important. You're doing a little side mission. It's not important. We're never going to talk about it again. We've got all these conversations that really have nothing to do with you. It's like, you know what I mean? It's there. And then later it's like, no, Jake, that thing you didn't like, it was paid off. But I'm like, yeah, but they did, the delivery mechanism was not good. They needed to get me involved in it instead of just being a spectator to it. Because right now it feels Mad Libsy. It feels Mad Libsy. You know what I mean? It feels like the particulars are not important. We need Melia to do this ritual so that she will win over the hearts and minds of the people. Like, you could have come up with 10 different justifications for why Melia needed to do this ritual, and it all would have played out the same. It all would have played out the same because the words like don't matter. It's like they're just, yeah, I don't know. I think that this is clear as day. I'm surprised that I'm getting pushback here, if I'm being honest. Oh man. Okay. We, the good guys, are waiting and watching as they introduce characters by having them slowly realize we are the good guys. As the good guys, we already know we are the good guys. Nothing new is happening, and we are waiting for the plot to let us continue the main story. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good description, Karki's Live. I also think that it's doing this weird thing where it's like lifting me away from the immediate circumstances and stakes. The kind of like light, the fire underneath Shulk and the party has all but disappeared. What are we trying to do right now? No idea. No idea, dude. We're wandering around this town waiting. It's crazy. No sense of urgency. Just completely lifted out of the story. But like, I understand if you like lore and you're like, everything is meaningful. It all ties into the lore. It's actually so important. But like, that's not what I'm talking about. It's, you know, it's, oh man. Okay. All right.
Castle now.
Good idea. Let's head back to the capital.
The sooner the better.
Just admit it. Just admit that it's filler. Admit it. I'm so sorry. Admit it. This is, they literally have your main party off to the side doing stuff that does not matter and are intermittently giving you cutscenes featuring no one in your party, including Melia, was in that last cutscene. That is insane. Melia was not even in that last cutscene, chat. Admit right, no, every single person, admit right now that is a narrative contrivance to get information to the player. That is a contrivance. You must admit. Thank you. No. You're right. They should have had Juju here for this. Agreed. That would have been genius. Chat says no. Chat says no. Game is perfect. Game has no flaws. Yeah, you're right. It's me. I take it back. Never mind. Don't admit it. Chat, take it away. Don't admit it. I take it all back. They make you do something meaningless and give you the most annoying fight in the game while doing it. Oh my god. And to be totally honest, I think that a lot of the information that they gave us here was just communicated in a boring way. Like, I don't know. I feel like you could make a list of, so like if I'm writing an outline to a chapter in a book, I always do my, what do I want to accomplish here? And I think for them, what they wanted to accomplish was kind of like a lot of exposition about stuff surrounding this particular region of the world. And I just think that it could have been delivered in a way that was much more economical and maybe even interesting. This to me was literally like, just wait for the next cutscene, Jake. Like, dude, cutscene takes place in that royal room where like the emperor sits. You go off and do something. Next cutscene takes place in the exact same spot, mostly with characters that were there 2 minutes ago. Like, what are you doing? Nothing. Like, bro, what were they? Yeah, I don't know. Boring. Okay. All right. Listen, chat. If you are feeling psychological distress right now because you like this thing that I don't like, that is okay. This is my interpretation. You know what I mean? I think that these would be, I think that this would be pretty boring if I was nonstop glazing. And I'm a harsh critic. The people that know me from other stuff, not just Xenoblade, they know. I'm precise about this kind of thing. I'm gonna push in. I'm gonna let you know when I don't like something. And it's tough, because I know I got a lot of big Xenoblade fans here in the chat. I appreciate you all, but I'm not just trying to chase that bag. I could put on a great show and nonstop glaze. And I think that would be better for the content. You know what I mean? That would probably be better for growing the audience, chasing that bag. But I am a miserable soul. That is my truth. And if I don't live that truth here, then what is this even all for? What are we even doing here? I am deeply miserable. I must express that part of me. Okay. Jake, I think you've been right on these points all along. Chat seems to argue along the lines of this portion being excusable because the devs wanted you to do side quests and have a break. It offers lore anyways, but like that can't excuse it because it literally impacts the story, even if it's understandable functionally in gameplay. Yeah, right. And I totally understand you can excuse a lot of stuff because, oh, okay. I had a writing mentor that said this to me once, and I use it all of the time. Certain content rewards people for liking it, which sounds like an obvious thing, but like really think about that. If you have bought into a certain level, if you have decided I am a fan of this, then everything is elevated. You know what I mean? And I'm going in with a very specific perspective and trying to flag when I lift off and when I'm pulled in. And this to me is a lift off moment. But if you are already in, if you are like, yeah, I agree with that comment right there. But if you are already in and you are sussing the meaning from stuff more than the game is even giving you, maybe, then like, yeah, I get how that you can find more enjoyment out of it than maybe I can in this moment. Okay, somebody said that there was a good question, and I just want to make sure I find it. I just think I missed it. I think many of us viewers might be biased by not just considering the things that have been presented up to now, and instead we're focusing on things yet to come. Ooh, also a good take. Hard to put yourself back into my shoes of not knowing what's next. Yeah, honestly, if anything, this is probably a good demonstration that I do not know what's next. Because maybe if I knew the significance of all of this already, it would play differently to me. Yummy, yummy. Oh, I have a question. If something seems boring and seems to have no relevance, does it make it less important? Just asking. You know how there are no small roles, only small actors? That's kind of how I feel about this. So, Yummy Potato, I think what's important is that are there boring or no relevant things in all media? Kinda. The thing is that like there are high impact creative choices and there are low impact creative choices. So like if I am filming a movie and a character is sitting in an office and okay, like this is the shot you see. Like, is the fact that this book is orange, is that a creative choice? Like, yes, everything that you see is a creative choice, but is it a high impact creative choice that it's orange? No, it's a low impact choice, right? It's not something that's calling attention to yourself, and it's not something that you're supposed to. What's important about it is that there are books there. Maybe that's not even important. You know what I mean? So it's there's like an element of communication here, and I think what's bugging me is that we have come to a new location, a dramatically new environment. We are closer than ever to our goal. We have assembled this large party. I feel like bigger things should be happening than are, and I feel I have lifted out of the story. Does that make sense? I feel like they're handling a moment in a way that the however many hours that I've put into this game have been at a higher level of a higher degree of success than the handling of the moment here. Momentum's a good word. I like that. Yeah. The momentum has like, yeah, it's like I forget what I'm even doing here, you know? I feel we are so disconnected from the story that's happened prior that there is a video game that starts here. This is page 1. When you get to this town, that's how disconnected I feel from the stuff that has happened prior. Isn't that crazy? You know what I mean? We are treated as outsiders in this sudden political drama. But, okay, that's cool. That's great. What are the active decisions that have been made since we got here? What are they? Okay, stories are sequences of goals and obstacles, right? You have a goal, you're met with an obstacle, you overcome that obstacle, or the obstacle overcomes you. What has happened since we got here? Listen, I get it. You can say all day. You could say all day that it's selling you on a vibe. That's great. It is not making me feel anything. Storytellings are about feelings. It's about feelings and communicating meaning. And that is not happening. That is not happening here. Right now, what is happening is that the game is just doing its own thing. You can call that world building, you can call that lore, you can call that whatever you want, but the game is not interested in how I feel as an audience member, and for that reason, it is failing, okay? For that reason, it is failing. It does not care. It has not taken me on a ride. It has dropped me off. It has gone on without me. Is it okay for the main character to be passive for a part of the story? I think so. But I also think that the character needs to be actively reacting to things that are happening. They need to, our position in the world needs to be informed by the ways in which the other characters react. So let me pull my book out really quick. My defining craft terms, craft in the real world. Let me give you a definition that I think you're gonna like. Can I do characterization? What is characterization, right? You know it when you see it. Characterization defined as what makes one character different from everyone else. Ooh, okay. So passively, things are happening in front of us and we are not really a part of them. We still need to react to them, and we need to characterize people by them having different reactions to the others. That is not what we are doing here. The party is a mass, an uninteresting mass. This is everyone is on the same page. Somebody comes in and says, we can't trust the Monado guy. Somebody else comes in and says, maybe you can. And then they just go, Okay, you're right. Boo. Boo. Where is the friction? Where are the stakes? It is boring. What is that book called again? Craft in the Real World. Matthew Salesses. Excellent book. Great for aspiring writers. First half of the book is about defining craft terms. Second half of the book is helpful creative writing exercises to do for specific parts of the craft process. Personally, what I like about it is building Melia's character. I always saw this part dedicated for Melia's character, not the rest of the party. Yeah, I mean, listen, Yummy Potato, I like that idea too. There has not been I think that Melia really should have been our way into this, but her perspective, though we are occasionally getting little like soliloquy moments from her, little like asides, I still feel that she is like a relative mystery. And I don't think that they're doing a good job so far, maybe this will change, of deploying her in a way that is informing my perspective about what's happening. I don't feel like Melia is teaching me how to react to what's happening. It's instead teaching me, like, I feel like it's not doing anything. Like, she's just kind of experiencing the same things I'm experiencing and not adding any flavor to the information that I am being given. Wasting more channel points, just to add. I'm being a bit of a goober. Love the streams. Thanks, that FC. Thank you.
Everyone's gathered outside.
How come we didn't get invited?
It looks like some kind of ceremony.
Information we, the player, already know. Now, Shulk, you're not important. Goodbye.
My loyal
back to these people.
Beloved subjects, Saurian Antiqua speaks. I have been your emperor for little more.
Thank you for the follow, that dope fish.
Years. But today, I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the High Entia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come.
Doubt.
But now is the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
Whoa!
And there's the lady herself.
Melia Antiqua.
It's her.
Cool.
She's a princess.
Took you long enough.
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
My daughter, Melia.
I'm sorry, chat. I think that this genuinely demonstrates exactly what I'm talking about. This is cringe. This, after all of those cutscenes, you're having characters go, royalty. Oh my god, dude. You had to have a better way to do this.
Antiqua.
Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Immediately to face the tomb.
All right, let me see this tomb.
She will seek the approval of our ancestors.
That character in the top there, do you see him? Top left? That kind of looks like Dunban's face. Or not Dunban, Dixon's face. That kind of looks like Dixon, chat. Flagging it now. Dixon is in disguise. He is following us on every step of our journey. He has taken on the appearance of a High Entia. He has dyed his hair white. He has grown a white mustache. He has put on wings on his head. That is Dixon.
And become your crown princess.
Bro, how come they never want us to see her wing head? Was he dressed as a Nopod in the previous chapter? Yes. Yes. Oh shit, let's go. Weird.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
Oh.
First consort
Whoa.
the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate. And their removal will deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
Our dude in the back.
As you say.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of...
Our dog almost gave himself up with that little mother, and she just did not hear him and is gonna really... Oh, man.
Our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a High Entia first consort and a Homs second consort. For how long must I suffer these Homs?
Holy, oh my God.
Do your duty, Tyrea.
Where are the Homs?
That mask.
Melia.
I don't doubt that was Melia. But why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other Hyentia.
How do you mean?
Melly not like other bird people. Melly like hom-hom friends.
You might be right. But there are things at play here we can't understand.
Wait a minute! Oi! You'll give our Homs a heart attack shouting like that.
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
Again? You had another vision, didn't you?
What did you see?
Out with it already!
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
We're just gonna fight these girls? The Court of Owls has arrived. Let's go, dude. Let's get him. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. We've only got one left. Nice. The team pulled through for us. The team pulled through. I do think that Shulk should have like a pistol on his thigh for these kinds of situations, but it is what it is. Oh. Hello. Whoa, dude.
These are Inquisitors.
Thank you for the follow. Gay protagonist. Nice.
More of them!
Wait. This is His Highness Callian, brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Do not concern yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
I almost wonder if it would have been so wrong to just cut out all of the scenes that Shulk was not present for. Because it appears to me that everything needs to be taught to Shulk and the group. So just cut it all out and have us organically learn as things are presented to us. I think that might have been a more effective strategy. Because then maybe you don't know, why are we being imprisoned? Why are we being released? And there's an element at play there of stuff happening without your knowledge of it. And I think your knowledge of it makes it so dumb. Like, so, yeah.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are Inquisitors.
What do you mean they don't look like thieves? What was that? What do you think a thief looks like? What are they? Are they too hot? Too sexy to be a thief? I don't know.
Order.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I think that's what they were saying. That was not me. That was them. That was not me. That was them. Okay.
Since long devoted to the Imperial family.
Court of Owls.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
legend. Myth. I'm so sorry.
The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little. He may not even be aware of their existence.
Wow.
They live amongst the shadows.
Dude, who do you think... Dude, this is such a good mystery. Who do you think is controlling this group of assassins? Man, it really makes your head spin, doesn't it? I hope we spend the next 10 minutes with these guys as they think, who could it be? Who could it be? Man, dude. Dixon? Dude, that's a good theory. The Shadow Gut. Dude, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. This is a head scratcher.
Never revealing their true faces.
But that does not explain why they would attack these people.
Wait, could that have been... No, there's no way. Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon.
Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future?
That's why we have to find her. Now.
All right, we're back in. We're picking up now. We are involved in the story. We have a
Your
mission.
Highness.
Let's go.
As agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return. As history has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
Oh. Lovely.
Unacceptable. Those who enter the tomb must do so alone. Her life, or death, is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Rhine.
But Dunban...
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like
Wow.
it.
Woke
Am I
Dunban.
right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some rule that prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
What a specific question.
I suppose not.
Then look at it this way.
That was... Entering the tomb. All right, we'll see.
I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
Dunban. I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
Good.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons.
He was not joking.
I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
All right. Yeah, okay. I'm glad we're back in it. I think we're gonna pick up here. I'm gonna be honest. Even deploying that Dunban I know who you are thing, I wonder if that will like come back, because even planting that there, I thought took some of the momentum out of the scene. It felt like we had an urgent thing to go do, and we just talked for like a little bit too long. So even then, when Alvis was like, "Hurry, go do this thing," I was like, "Dog, we should have left 5 minutes ago." So, you know, we're slipping. I think we're slipping a little bit in this section, but I think we're back in it. You know what I mean? We something's going on now. So, yeah, we have something to do. This is, yeah, I'm feeling better about it already. I feel like I can sense the change in momentum. So we will see. Yeah, like Shulk doesn't really have any new stuff. It says I've got a new hat, Aerith type. Oh, my mistake. Do you think this is culturally insensitive, or do you think this is okay? If it's okay, I'm wearing it. If it's okay, I'm wearing it, chat. So what do you think's in the tomb? Oh, man. The tomb. So it kind of looks like they've got a big, like, what are the things called? Telethia, just like locked up in there, like a dragon.
Defensive measures prevent intruders from entering. You will have to circumvent these to move within the tomb.
Mm-hmm. One thing before we enter. Alvis, you can see the future like me.
I am from a long line of seers dedicated to serving the Imperial family. My visions help to protect the Empire.
But you're a Homs.
Yes. But that is for
no, dang it! That is the no.
Is not easily explained.
No, this is the question I want answered.
Is equally complicated.
Oh, how dare you!
Say, I have my own ritual.
I think part of this character archetype, this trope, is that every time you have a conversation with him, he has to say, "No. Later. No. There are things you could not possibly understand. Not now. Not now. Later. Later."
Is it not the same for you?
No. My visions appear suddenly, without warning. At first, they're obscure. Then, as it gets closer to the event, I start to understand.
It seems you possess a power greater than I.
Interesting.
I still have not seen any danger befall Her Highness.
Not much use as a seer then, are you?
Nothing passes you by, does it? Now you see why I asked for your help. What a lucky coincidence that I happened to see you in danger.
A coincidence?
But I've seen you use the Monado.
The Monado has been passed down the Imperial line for generations. The sword...
Yeah, you see how there's like a bit of a mix-up happening in what's happening in the story right now? Like minutes ago, he was like, "Hurry, let's go," and now we're just kind of, you know what I mean? It's a little jumbled. This part's a little jumbled.
Of the Bionis. It is compelled to do its master's bidding. Magnified greatly, it has the power to control the very fabric of our world.
Yeah, he said that to us before. It stood out to me.
Control the ether, and your will is made reality. I willed it, and it happened. That is all. Perhaps due to that power, the High Entia sealed away the Monado for centuries. Eventually, it found its way into the hands of the Homs, and then you, Shulk. A coincidence, or something more? You must discover this yourself, for you are the one who wields the Monado. The Bionis is stirring.
I think he pretty much got as close to lying as he possibly could without actually lying, you know? All right, let's see what this is all about.
The ancestral altar lies deep beneath the seals.
Dude, where are the eye holes?
What trials await me, I wonder? I must not lose focus.
Ooh, we probably take control of her here, right? Yep. Let's go. Execute things. Thank you, Yulfront. Appreciate it.
2,500 512 cycles since last visitor.
That's cool.
State your name and purpose.
I like this. See, okay. Yeah. This is, yeah. Okay, you see this, chat? This is dramatizing. This is, okay, this is how you do a bit of exposition without having a character just kind of explain stuff to you. You know what I mean? This is how you've got a character in an environment, and this piece of information was given to us through a sense of narrative inevitability, not because somebody made the information be given to us. This door is serving a purpose. I guarantee you this door is telling that information because it is serving a purpose. It's not just going to say, hey, here's some information. I'm a door. Welcome in. No way.
Melia Antiqua. I have come to be judged on my legitimacy to the throne by the ancestral spirits.
Permission granted. Commencing analysis of genetic.
It is so easy to clock when you are getting information in an organic way versus an inorganic way. It is so easy. You have to be doing two things at once. You can never just be doing one thing at a time. If the purpose of your scene is just to give your reader information, it's not going to be interesting. Even if the information itself you find interesting, it's not interesting in a dramatic way. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. It's not that hard. You guys were making me seem crazy before. God. It is functional. It is part of the world. It is intellectually curious. Let's go. Telling us something about the character and the world at the same time. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Cannot wait for us to get up on this door. You know what is going to happen. Who will it be? Ryan or Ricky that presses the button? Who will it be? One of them will press the button. And it will scan us. And it will go, no, no, no. And that little blue light will turn red. And then the walls will start closing in. What do we do, Shulk? What do we do? I've got to trust the power of the monarch. I don't know, but you know. All right, here we go.
It's so...
We've arrived!
So cold.
There are remnants of ancient spirits in here. This is no ordinary chill.
As I explained before, Dunban, the defense systems are designed to prevent uninvited...
Well, what does this do? Don't touch! Huh?
You see how the game almost gave us information in a boring way? And then they cut him off, and now they're giving us information in a not boring way. I said it was either Ryan or Ricky. They went with Ryan. I'm kind of surprised. Ricky would have been my bet if I had to put money on it, because I think it would have been funnier to scan Ricky. But Ryan pressed the button. All right, let's see. Blue light turn red. Ricky's too short for the button. Okay. All right, that was good. That was honestly that was better than the walls closing in. With the way that the door disappeared and then reappeared, I probably should have, if I thought about it more deep. I didn't think that was literally what was going to happen, so yeah, that's cool. All right, Hall of Spirits, chap. The Hall of Spirits. Oh, no. Okay. All right, we'll summon one of these. Let's just get to it. I think I get it, but let's see. I think we're dealing with a Jor-El situation.
You have done well, my descendant.
Descendant? Are you the progenitor of Antiqua?
Think of me as a recreation of said ancestor, possessing his thoughts and speech.
Okay. Yeah. A Jor-El situation, as it were. Fortress of Solitude. You know, you get like the AI version of Superman's father talking to him, and it's like exactly like him, but he's not, you know, he's dead. He's been dead for a long time. You know, classic. A Jor-El, if you will.
But he passed away thousands of years ago.
Do not mistake me for a living being. I am a replica of your ancestor.
Yeah.
I am merely a projection of what he would be if you were to meet him now.
I do not understand. But I do not suspect any falsehood in your words.
It is beyond doubt. If I could feel, I would feel joy. I am not real, but I do not lie.
Joy? What do you mean?
The results of the gene analysis show Holmes gene integration of 80%. Estimates suggest evolution within 8 generations. Our wishes are almost fulfilled.
Wishes?
Our purpose, as decreed by the Bionis, is linked to our genetic sequence. We have spent millennia analyzing sequences to free ourselves from the curse. Only a certain gene set will unlock the mechanism and set us free.
I still do not understand.
It is of no consequence. I grant you this seal.
Is this?
It is you who will rule the Hyentia, and likely be their last.
Revered ancestor,
Go forth and rule, my descendant.
So the spirits look favorably upon you.
Explain yourself. Only Imperials are permitted to enter this place.
I think we're just waiting. I think the weight of this, I know it's hard. Again, I know I have a lot of people in here who are huge Xenoblade fans. I'm sure that this is awesome. I think the weight of this is just off in terms of there being like stuff that I don't understand right now. Like she was even like, "What? I don't understand anything you're saying," and that voice was just like, "It's fine," you know. I think that there's like a through line here though, where I think now this is maybe supposed to give you some context as to why she's supposed to be the ruler instead of her brother, and that having to do something with her genes or whatever, and her she's obviously like more Homs than the other ones. So, you know, I get it. I get the things that we're like locking in on here. But it's not like I know, guys. I know. It'll all make sense. The thing is that I'm not dying for it to make sense. I'm not sitting here going, "Oh man, I wish I knew what the robot was talking about." I'm sitting here going, why am I supposed to care about this? You know what I mean? And I don't really know if the game has an answer for me. So, yeah. I don't know.
I am the subject of Her Highness the First Consort. I need no permission.
Mother's subject?
No impure child of the second consort has the right to refer to the first consort.
You know it's gonna be great. You know it's gonna be great. You know it's gonna be great, chat. No, stop with this. You're not supposed to right now. I'm supposed to be bored. Okay. Guaranteed moment. We're gonna fight this lady, and they're gonna do a dramatic cutscene where her mask flies off, and we see something surprising.
As mother, a filthy Homs half-breed has no right to the throne.
Damn, dude. I like her weapons. Those are cool. I kind of want those. Oh, we're probably gonna fight her. I should get ready. Oh, nope, never mind. Oof.
Who puts a great big hole somewhere like that?
I ask the viewers to put yourselves in the shoes of somebody who does not know what is coming, and is experiencing the moment as is. You know what I mean? Do not inject meaning and insight and emotion into like what I am experiencing right now. Yeah.
It's a defense mechanism.
Wait, okay, hold on, really quick. Well, what you think doesn't really objectively assess the integrity of the structure. Let's be clear about what I am doing here. I am an artist and I am a critic. Okay? There is no, I know, but I just want to be clear for everybody. There is no world in which I am objectively assessing anything. I am interpreting my own responses and my own reactions and trying to make clear for the audience why, using the technical terms that I am familiar with, using the academic background that I have, why when something works for me it does, and when something doesn't work for me it doesn't. Breaking down those elements of why something is successful, something that and it might align with you in some parts and I might not align with you in others.
Mess, Rhine.
Friend not clever touching button.
I'm with these guys, Rhine.
How was I supposed to know that was gonna happen? What about your visions, eh? You think the two of you could come up with something?
You know it doesn't work like that.
It would have been useful, yes.
Pair of fortune-telling frauds.
You got us into this mess. And it's not the first time either.
Ricky, agree with Shulk.
Why is it my fault all of a sudden?
This time it is your fault.
Precisely.
Well...
Be thankful that we are all alive. I suggest greater care next time. Our journey will be longer, but we can still make our way deeper into the tomb.
Okay. We can't waste another second. Melia needs us.
I wonder if I'm missing an element here of... Oh, never mind. Okay. I was just gonna say, it kind of felt like Alvis was joining our party, but I guess not. Oh, nice. Level up, everybody. Can I go swim in here? Oh, alley-oop. Nice. Oh, why does it smell so bad? Read the description of the tasty sausage in the Collectopedia. Okay, is it just with items? Let's see. What would it... Oh, there it is. Riki was munching on this sweet, golden tube-like thing, as he named it. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Great. Cool. Ugh. I liked in the previous sections when you would discuss what certain pieces of information could mean. It doesn't seem like you're doing that here. Is it because the information is isn't that interesting? No, it's because the information is not being presented in a way that is telling me how it is functioning in the story. I mean, yes, it is kind of boring, but I am not doing this like YouTuber theory thing. I'm doing story structure, and I'm like I'm performing analysis based on the story beats. I'm not just here to do like fan fiction, which like any YouTuber could do. Like, the second they start talking about the greater world and the prophecy, I could just start doing fan fiction. You know what I mean? But it's not like how that is serving the story right now in this moment remains to be seen. So that's why I'm not doing it. I kind of think I know why we're doing a lot of the stuff that we're doing at this particular point in the story. And while it may be important to some people in terms of lore and answers about things in the world that they are curious about, I don't think a lot of it really matters for the emotional journey that our main character is on. I see how a lot of the elements are feeding into Shulk's journey, not in the way that everybody, no, Jake, it'll all come together, it'll all matter. I get that. But Shulk is a character that is motivated by certain things, and he is drawn to and pushed away from others. There is a sense of self that he has that has been transforming over the course of this game so far. But a lot of that work has stopped so that we can do some scaffolding for other parts of this game. That people who are people who have maybe visited the Xenoblade Chronicles wiki are going to be more interested in than me. Fair enough. I just feel like the information you're being given could answer some questions that have been here since the beginning. I guess that's on them for not making it engaging enough. It's not about answering questions though. It's about satisfaction. It's about satisfying a need in your audience member. Every single thing I ever talk about in Predict is because I am able to understand what the game wants you as an audience member to feel and how to fulfill that need. That is how I am doing predictions. It's not about connecting all of the dots, you know what I mean? And being like, I am the lore master. It's about assessing what the storytelling in a dramatic way is what is the core wound? What are we pressing in on? What are we making that what are we making that audience member want? And then how do you answer that need? That's how I'm able to predict things in the story, right? And the problem is here in this part, they're not making me want anything. They're making me want to get to the next part. So that's why I don't have like, yeah, I don't know. It feels like half of chat's getting it and half of chat's fighting me today. All right. Am I supposed to grab onto this? Ew, no. Oh, no. Well, Shulk, good luck. Clamber, 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 clamber.
That is a big ball of something.
He'd look fun and sparkle.
Ricky, don't touch the ball. Don't do it, Ricky. Ricky, don't do it. Don't touch that ball.
At least.
Whoa.
What's happening?
Hey, look at that.
Whoa. Had to give us a little boss fight. Boss fight time.
Mechanism. At a guess, we're looking at the team's guard.
We're not getting past without a fight.
Everyone, Melia needs us. We can't let this thing stop us.
No problem. Time to break my record.
It's funny that the game, after rejecting you from the door, gives you a way to get to the thing that you need to get to anyways. It's kind of funny. Rufus is dead. Easy.
Are we ever gonna find her?
I think you'll find we had to take the long way because somebody pushed a certain button.
Somebody mean Ryan.
Nice. Get him, Riki.
Shut it, hairball.
No, get him. Get him, Riki.
Relax. She will be fine. This route will lead us to the ritual altar. But time is of the essence.
We've got to hurry. There's no time to lose.
You know what's tough? You know what I think I need? You know what the audience need is from the story for me right now? I think my audience need is that I need someone to say Prison Island. I literally just need somebody to say Prison Island like twice. And just be like, Jake, remember, this ties back into going to Prison Island. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised after we beat that boss, they didn't put us back into Melia's perspective. I kind of thought that was coming, but now I wonder if Melia fights that lady, if maybe we're actually with her for that and it's not like a solo boss fight. I think that's what I was thinking it was. Hey, I see you. You can't start. No, I'm initiating the battle. You thought you were, but actually it's me. A filthy Holmes half-breed has no right to the throne. Damn, dude. Let's go. So that was the line we heard earlier, insinuating that we arrived just in time.
Melia!
Oh no, this is when it, oh no. That's Chaos from Sonic Adventure.
You care when you're about to meet your death.
All right, Alvis, you better get in there though, dude. Oh, wait a second. I feel like I should change my party. I feel like my party should include Melia, right? Yeah, let's get Melia in there. Yeah, okay. We don't want to make the same mistake as last time. This fight is long. No, not with us. Not with us. We're about to go sicko mode. Okay? We're gonna make this fight easy. Man, this thing's almost donezo. Oh, you're done, dude. You're done. It's done. Let's go. Oh, she's done. Mask off. Let's go. No, you were dead a long time ago. Not even worried about. Oh, wait, that was a funny way to do it, actually.
It's not over. Telethia, kill as many of them as you can.
What?
Keep clear. The Telethia is destroying itself.
It's just gonna implode, though, right? Like before. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. All right. Okay. No. No. Simply too powerful. This, no. No. They had me going for a second. They had me going for a second with Alphas. Okay? Oh, he's the seer. He's just out here. He's just a different kind of guy. He's got some little powers. No, obviously not. That was too much. That was too much. That was a giant monster blowing up, and Alvis sucked it into his hand. Alvis is clearly some kind of Jesus H. Christ figure. Alvis is God himself incarnated into a silver-haired, skinny boy. And he knows too much. This is too much. They went too far. That's too much. That is a hint. That is more than a hint. That is a tell.
Almost bought it.
Alvis, thank you.
My pleasure, Shulk.
I am begging at least one person in this party to be like, so, how'd you do that? How did you do that? Can you? I relieve you of your sins.
Why did you come?
The Monado gave me a warning that you were in danger. I'm just glad we made it.
Hey, Shulk. Whoever that was is gone.
So, they escaped.
I gotta tell you, it's pretty interesting that they hid the face. That we knocked off the mask and did not show the player the face. It almost makes me wonder what's going on there. Because, I knew we were going to see something under the mask, but not showing us what that something is now, to me, is almost like it would have meant something to us now. Like they would have showed us something that was like actually surprising. We could see for barely a split second. Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. They didn't make a moment of revealing to the class what that was, you know? Like the characters in the story didn't see. Like nobody saw, you know what I mean?
Shulk, everyone, I thank you.
I almost...
You saved me.
Nah, that's stupid. Never mind.
Ricky, smiley, Millie, all safe, all thanks to Hero Pawn. Oh.
That's not how I remember it, Cheeseball.
That was nice. Allow me to hold you, 40-year-old man, Ricky.
And that concludes my report on events in the tomb.
So, there are forces working in the shadows.
However, this is purely circumstantial. Nothing can be proven.
Inquisitors of the Bionite Order, dedicated and devoted to the Bionis.
The Order was dissolved under the rule of the Emperor Lumion, 47th successor to the throne, due to its extreme practices.
Dude, I wonder who's in charge of the Order now.
Masters pulling the strings from the shadows.
Wow, that sounds interesting.
I believe their bloodline was lost to the ages.
Yeah.
Her Highness the First Consort is currently residing in the Tower of Investigation. The Ministry of Investigation's judgment should be imminent.
Well, that may not be enough. I myself must shine a light on the truth.
Agreed.
Mother.
Melia.
Your Majesty.
You have returned unharmed from the tomb. The forefathers have spoken.
But if it hadn't been for Shulk...
Callian has informed me of what happened. There is no reason to doubt your legitimacy to the throne.
Believe in yourself, Crown Princess.
Brother.
Tomorrow will be the investiture ceremony. At the appointed time, you will become my successor.
It feels like it's important to the greater forces in the world that Melia becomes the successor. It has at no point been made important to me or even Melia.
Proud.
I will.
Melia, my child, I am overjoyed at how far you have come. You are truly worthy of the throne. Continue the legacy of your High Entia and Hom's bloodline. You are the hope of Bionis.
Oh, Ricky and friends helped save Melly. Ricky very happy.
Dude, party on,
We're all
Ricky.
relieved. But something's still bothering me.
What is it?
Why was Melia chosen as the crown princess?
Thank you, Dunban.
Shouldn't Callian have been the one to ascend?
Yes.
And her foe in the tomb clearly opposed that decision.
Yep. Callian
is more than a worthy candidate.
What
reason could they have for choosing Melia? And why would Callian go along with this?
Why? Why indeed?
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. I mean, yeah, but we're supposed to talk about it.
Apologies.
Like, what do you think?
His Majesty the Emperor summons you.
We don't know.
Finally! He's gonna let us into Prison Island. Yeah.
His Majesty awaits you in the audience chamber.
Prison Island!
Join him shortly.
I'm so glad they said Prison Island. I'm not even kidding, chat. I perked up it. Where is Riku? You're just not in the group anymore? Oh my god. Chat, I got hyped at the mention of Prison Island. It happened. It happened to me. It worked. They said Prison Island. Jake, how long are you streaming for? Not much longer. We're almost done for the day. Long stream. Long stream, chat. With a pail of water, perhaps, by the stream. Okay, wait, let's see.
Shulk, forgive us for detaining you earlier.
Dude, it's literally no big deal. The second you detained me, you didn't harm me in any way, and I sat in a very nice, well-lit room for about 2.5 minutes, and then I was immediately released. Don't even worry about it.
You and I are not of the same people.
I like to think that I don't see wings versus not wings, but whatever.
But this I must say.
Yes, please.
Thank you for helping Melia Antiqua, my daughter.
You are welcome, Mr. Antiqua.
It was no small feat.
It was not.
Not at all. I too must apologize for meddling in your customs. We should not have interfered.
She is a lucky girl.
That's right. I will take her to the prom.
Such unselfish people.
I promise to you. I promise you. I will never leave her side. I will take her hand into the great unknown of the Bionis or the Mechanis, wherever life takes us. I will never give up on her.
The times to come, a ruler will need support from individuals like you.
Yes, but of course.
I hear you seek the Mechon.
I do. I would like to go to Prison Island.
The Mechon devastated our homes.
Look at Ricky back there.
And we lost many loved ones.
Uh-huh.
Revenge is your goal?
It is.
You are honest.
I do not want to hide our true intentions.
Okay. Okay. This is so much more interesting than anything that happened in the section. These two people talking to each other. There is friction. There are goals. There is mutual interest. There are all of these layers to it, right? This is so much more interesting than anything else. It is crazy. You know how I'm saying? I tell you when I peel off and when I pull in, I'm pulled in right now. And chat, I gotta tell you, it's making me kind of mad because now I'm looking back at all of this stuff that we just went through, and there was a way to make it work. You could get all the dumb lore, all the dumb little information delivered to you. You can get all that. I'm not saying any of that has to leave, but literally, dude, just change who is talking to who, what they're doing. Like, dude, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It was just done. I'm so sorry. Now seeing this and how immediately interesting it is, there was so obviously a way to do that entire chapter more interestingly, and they just did it in the most boring way possible. The most removed from emotion. There was no aura in that chapter. Absolutely none. And now it's back. Now it's back immediately. They could have done it. It is crazy. How dare you not have Shulk and this guy talk hours ago, okay? How dare you? You could have had them at odds with each other. Thank you for the follow. Button heads. Having friction, baby. And now coming back after all of this stuff. Hey, I'm sorry we did this. I'm sorry we had this moment, whatever. No, Shulk, we progressed. We had a story arc. We did something. Now, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can't believe it. These bastards. Okay. I'm feeling this, chat.
Very existence is at stake.
Unwavering, too. Shulk, you are the master of the Monado. But there is something that must be said.
What is it?
Long before our...
Do you see what is happening here? Do you see how I'm getting like lore and nonsense, but it's like the way in which it is, we are like emotionally invested in what he's about to say. It's not just stuff happening. We're involved in it. Dude, crazy. He said, there's something that must be said. And I went, whoa, what must be, what?
Forefathers built this empire. Two titans, the Bionis and the Mechonis, fought a vicious battle. Is this known among Homs?
Yes.
Wow.
It was told to us as children.
I love that detail. Do you guys know about this, right? I actually like that. Very little line, very quick. That's nice.
The two fought and died, killing many creatures in the process. Their remains became our worlds, bringing forth new life on Bionis. That's how we were made.
The Bionis shall awaken once again.
Alvis told me the same thing.
This is not just the vision of a seer. All of Machna knows. The Telethia are as old as the Bionis itself. And now, they disturb the ether. That disturbance can only lead to one thing.
Okay. I have the issue. I have isolated the issue. I do not believe any character is meaningfully different, changed, has grown, whatever, from the start of this chapter to this point right here. I feel like Shulk did all of the stuff with the Nopons. We came up here and we're just talking to this guy. You could have erased everything that happened before. Yeah, man. There was no development. It was just there. We learned more about Alvis. That's cool. Did our relationship with any of these people change? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why is this happening now?
This is an inscription left by our forefathers. It is written, descendants of
I love, why is this happening now as a question? Good question. Why now?
When the ether cries, the Bionis awakes.
That is so specific. We are definitely in that period of time right now.
Mistake not the signs, and heed the sword's return.
Wow, that is so crazy.
Power and assure eternal prosperity.
How are you not listening to this? Obviously, you must trap its power. That is insane. Oh my god, that was so specific. I am sorry. I am a religious zealot now. I 100% believe what these people are saying. Lock Shulk up, throw away that key, bury the Monado in the backyard. That is insane.
All life born on Bionis affects the ether. The Mekon's assault is just the beginning. And these events were set in motion when you used the sword against them.
We used it because we...
Because you needed to. Without it, you could not survive. I cannot dispute this fact. I believe the inscription speaks of these very events with the Mekon. But if their assault continues, if more lives are lost, soon the Bionis will awake. And not only the High-Entia, but all life will perish.
Merrick, I feel like Merrick in the chat here is tiptoeing towards trying to spoil something for me, okay? I'm figuring stuff out. I feel like we're just a little warning to the chat. I feel like we're getting a lot of juice right now. Hold back.
Do you see, Shulk?
You're talking about total extinction.
Correct. Which is why the Mekon's invasion must be stopped.
Then you'll help us. Your Majesty, we need Imperial sanction to enter Prison Island. Will you permit us entry?
What will you do there?
I saw it in a vision. We will fight a faced Mekon. They must pay for what they did.
Then you will have seen him too. On Prison Island, our forefathers sealed something away, just as they did to the Monado. All records have been lost, and there is now no way to know what it was.
Whoa!
Is it connected to the awakening of the Bionis?
I do not know, but our forefathers must have had good reason. We must trust their decision.
Damn, dude. Damn.
Shulk, allow me some time to deliberate.
Damn, I gotta go think about this.
I will consider the safety of Bionis.
Kind of cool, man. He's taking on the thoughtful quality that Shulk typically has. I feel like it's almost a sign that he is he is at least being honest with us, you know?
You are our Bionis brethren. We will not ignore your plight.
Ooh, Bionis brethren.
I understand. This is not our homeland. If you decide not to let us go, I will accept your decision.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
One more thing.
Yes?
I ask this not as Emperor Saurian Antiqua, but as a father.
Please take care of Melia.
I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector. But I would be honored if you would be her friend. This is my humble request.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, chat. It worked for me. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was sweet. I thought it was sweet and good. It endeared me. Yes. I liked it. This is nice. This guy is having a great turnaround as a character. This guy used to be so goddamn boring. Oh my god. Now he is a character. There was no characterization before now. Now he is a character. God bless. Oh my god. Okay.
It would be my honor.
The Telethia are on the move.
Yes.
That fleshy fool will go for the Monado.
That fleshy fool.
What of the faces?
Repairs to metal are complete.
And Nemesis?
Nemesis
is...
The Homs with the Monado. He has reached Aerith Sea,
Yes.
and there is only one place for them to go. Yet he will not dare unleash such power. No matter. Bugs must still be exterminated. It is time to test our new toy. Commence the assault on Bionis.
Man. Those little cutscenes where they show people talking in that lab, whatever the hell that is, man. Talk about me having absolutely no idea what's going on. Talk about every time we cut to that scene, I don't know who's talking. I don't know what they're talking about. I assume that's I mean, I feel like this is either 100% what it is or not at all what it is. I feel like it's where they are taking Homs and turning them into metal faces. But again, that's either 100% what it is or literally not at all. It is almost hysterically funny how obfuscated your vision is in those scenes. I am like in ultra focus mode trying to see what I can pull out of them. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, it's interesting, right? It's interesting. I wonder where it's all going. It's definitely so how is this functioning, right? How's it functioning? I think we are rapidly approaching the midpoint of the story where we will have a shocking revelation. The stakes will be raised and the journey will become an even more personal one. And before that happens, I think we need to, because it's a video game and it's so long, you need to kind of set up that this kind of stuff is happening, that this kind of threat does exist, so that it doesn't just come completely out of nowhere and feel like a random left turn. So I think it's good. I think there's enough in there that they are trying to sell you on. They're trying to lure you into something, but it's not, they don't have to hide behind like shit you don't understand. They're not, they're not just like saying a bunch of things and you as the player are going, oh, if only I understood. It's like, I feel like something is coming. It hasn't arrived yet, but it's on its way. And I think that's what makes a good tease. You know what I mean? The train is in motion. We're about to meet. Things are about to come to a head. That's what makes something a good tease, rather than, hey, we're giving you a piece of information and you really can't figure out what this is until we give you the next piece of information. It feels like we're headed in the right direction. So yeah, which I think is great. You know, I think is great. I think that chapter was a very long departure where I didn't necessarily feel like I was going in the right direction. It is kind of funny that at the end of all of that, I think what I got out of that scene with the Emperor was like, to get to Prison Island, they like barely even know how to get there. It's kind of funny that that's like, after all of that, we like didn't, you know, we got like this much closer to Prison Island. There's probably a little bit more scene here, so let's just see where we're going. Yes, I like a good mystery as well, Flippy Flopper, but mystery is the opposite of confusion. Mystery is not just something that you don't have all of the answers to yet. Mystery is it's more than that. Oh my God, 1 month ago. That is crazy. 1 month ago. So let me think about this. I know that we've been doing some time things in this game every now and then, but I'm a little bit like, man, I'm a little bit surprised about this because I feel like I remember there being a flashback that was like 5 months ago. Is that crazy? I don't know. I feel like I remember reading 5 months ago on screen. So once again, chat, I'm going to put it in the chat. If you don't want ads, you have to impress a whale with your kindness and chatty generosity, so they give you a sub. And then you will not have ads. Okay? All right. So what's this going to be? What's this going to be? I think I can figure this out. If I had to guess. I think I can figure out what this is going to be. So this is a month ago. We were given a good amount of information about Alvis, especially in comparison to Shulk. And it's funny, like, I think there was even a line, there was a line in the text about how Shulk, his visions are kind of close to when the events happen. And I think Alvis was like, maybe he can do his visions further out. So, I think that I just need to see one thing. I need to see one thing. Days do move quick. Good point. I just want to confirm that the person in this scene that I believe he's showing a vision to, I believe that's what this is, using his almighty God hand. I believe he's showing a vision to the Emperor. Okay? I think that's what's happening. Let me just check. Okay, lovely. Okay. So, the context that we must be being given here is that Alvis, because Alvis is showing the Emperor the same scene that Shulk saw of the Emperor and the gang fighting the Faced Mechon on Prison Island. And I almost want to say, in that vision, the Emperor, somebody is like, the Emperor. You know what I mean? Like something happens to him. Maybe he gets hurt. Maybe he dies. I think that's what's going on here. So the purpose of this flashback is to tell us that the entire time that last chapter was operating, the entire time we were playing that last chapter, the Emperor had the information of this of Shulk getting to the tower, fighting the Faced Mechon, and all of this ending with his own death. So, which I think would inform why we needed to name Melia as the successor now, right? To kind of loop that back in. Like, why did we need to do that in the story right then? Yeah. All right. Easy.
Can this be true?
I can literally, when we're doing storytelling, I can literally tell you what's going to happen. Like when storytelling is happening, I can...
It will happen soon.
I saw Melia. She was fighting a battle against a Mechon with a strange group of arms.
Yes.
That sword, could it be could it possibly? And that location, was it?
The vision is a sign. By your will, it can be changed.
For now, we must consider all things.
No, but he knows. He knows he should do this. He knows.
Everything. The capital. And the lives of our people depend on it.
Wow, I love that. Going up to the shot of the prophecy as he was just given a prophecy about himself.
A high-end air show.
Bird people fly higher than Nopon birds.
They've got some neat tricks. Shulk, I think that's Melia up there.
We have prepared the successor.
By the authority of our divine ancestors, I, Melia Antiqua, am honored to accept the responsibility of becoming your next benevolent ruler. Should I be deemed unworthy...
This isn't like a real criticism. This is just me stepping aside as Jake the critic and just being Jake the person for a moment. I wish the mask was something a little bit more interesting.
...of this calling, or fail to protect the ancestors or the Bionis, I promise here and now to throw myself on the mercy of you, the people.
Oh, there it is, the people movers. The icon of the nation.
In the forest is a distant memory.
Wow. Oh, we're doing something. We're doing something. Okay. Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm so mad. Okay, I need you to know that I started to say that and I didn't hit pause before this line came up, but I knew it. The second they said that, I knew that they were going to do this. They are, god damn it. I was so close. I didn't, oh man. My controller was on the desk. I was a little slow hitting it. Oh my god. Okay. Obviously, we're doing a parallel here to the two Shulks. There are two people inside of me, right? We're having this moment. And the two voices inside of me. And I think what we need to have happen here, just, I don't know, is, oh my god, this Shulk that was that frail girl in the forest versus this big strong one that everybody's looking up to. Which one is the real Melia? I think you're gonna have Shulk come in here and say that they both are real. They both are real. This is important, okay? I want to see the language here, the language specifically here. We are doing storytelling. This is good. Characterization. What makes somebody different from everyone else? Their interpretation of all looking at the same thing. I see this. You see this. I have an answer. This is how you storytell. Ah!
Is the real Melia.
I ask this
No!
not as Emperor Sorian
Damn it!
Antiqua,
Okay.
but as a father. I do not demand that you act as Melia's protector, but I would be honored if you would be her friend.
No, it's not like that. They're one and the same girl.
Let's go! Let's go! That is how you do it! Oh my god.
And what did you see, Alvis?
Oh, it's you.
Don't play games.
No need to be angry. I only wanted to...
I gotta calm down. I gotta take this in. I got a scene here. We got a scene. We got a scene. I gotta take it in. Oh my god. Oh man. Chat. Oh, I had a lot riding on that. All right, I was talking a big game. All right, I needed that to come through. Otherwise, I completely misunderstood what the game was doing there. Thank God. Oh man, pre-watched. I pre-watched.
Which was the point, no? I did not interfere with your ministerial affairs. In fact, you should be thanking me.
I wonder if he feels the same.
We have all the information we need. We know that such a Telethia cannot hurt them. You see? Nothing can befall him before he sees his dream fulfilled.
Nothing can befall him before he sees his dream fulfilled. Interesting.
Brand spanking
Wow,
new.
chat, this does not stop. I'm tired. Wrap it up. Okay. We have ordered a hit. The squad is in. Dude, do you think they're coming to where Melia is right now or somewhere else?
Nothing like an ether change and a new paint job.
Oh, nice. Ether change. Changed out that ether. Got the good boy juice.
Look at me. Look at me, goody.
I think we have to assume that is Nemesis.
Two shoes.
Let's just see if you hold back the screams when his blade gets a taste of you.
Whoa. That's a crazy thing to... Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, the anti-mech-on defenses.
Let's settle this machine to machine.
Damn, that's crazy. That was like both more and less than I thought that scene was going to give us. That's crazy. Wow, we're still going.
So they've got a new crown princess.
Yep.
3 cheers for Melia.
Right, but we're still no closer to that murdering-faced mech-on.
Oh, we're closer, baby.
We'll get our chance. I've seen us there. It must be true.
Shulk, man. Maybe we can still persuade Bigwings. Melia's crown princess now. I reckon the Emperor might change his mind.
Maybe.
Rhine, the Emperor's request was clear. Give him time.
Nice.
There's more to this island than we know. Things are at play here that reach beyond our understanding.
Done right. Ricky and friends visit Melly now.
Hey, the adults are talking, Pops.
Bro, I'm literally reminded of how fun and engaging and interesting this game is. And I'm like, it's just making me dislike the last section more, if I'm being honest. It's confirming what I thought about the last section. It was not me. It was it.
Ricky want to see Melly. Ricky think Melly's sad too.
Dude,
She
Ricky
might like
loves
the
Melly.
distraction. All those stiff ceremonial duties. You decide, Shulk.
Ricky say yes.
I love Ricky. Wow. All right, chat. A lot of fun. I feel like, oh my God. Oh my God. The next session is going to be so much fun. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oh my God. You've made it to the end of the video. Who knows how long this ended up being? You were here on YouTube, but all of these people here right now, they're here live on twitch.tv/JakeKnowsIt. You could go to that website. You could click on my little name. You could click that little follow button. Why haven't you? I can tell more people have watched this video than follow me at twitch.tv/JakeKnowsIt. And don't think you can just follow. Don't think you can just follow and sit in the back. You have to reveal yourself in the chat like all of these fine people you see above me have done. Get over here, watch the live streams. But listen, if that doesn't fit into your life, if you're not a twitch.tv kind of guy, oh my God, see, we're getting the follows right here. It's happening live, baby. But if you're not that kind of person, don't worry about it. We're going to keep putting these episodes on YouTube. I don't want to infiltrate your life in a way that's uncomfortable to you. Who am I to live in your pocket on your phone and just ring-a-ling-a-ling on your virtual doorstep whenever I feel? I think we've gotten a little off the rails right now, but this section, I was a little more critical. Maybe some would say a little more negative. I'm sure the comments are filling up right now, telling me why I am wrong, stupid, why this is the greatest work of art that anybody has ever seen. I am sorry if my criticism makes you feel bad about a thing you like. Genuinely, I am not being facetious. That is not my goal here. My goal here is to entertain, to delight, maybe teach you a little thing or two about storytelling. You don't have to feel the same way that I do. It's all good. Either way, I hope I didn't kick you out. I hope you're not so sullen that you can't enjoy me. Enjoy me. Yes, that is what I wanted to say. You can't enjoy me in the future, because I think we're coming up on a really exciting part in the ongoing Xenoblade Chronicles. I can't wait to continue. Hope to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.